That's a question. Can you stay categorical? You are fake news. Sir, can you...
2 cents. Hello to my blue friends. Get another spinning and they call it revolution. Loose lips. Fatter than a new tits. Glass nigga think it's ruthless. Deuces. 2 cents.
What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing good. If you hear a fan in the background, the reason it's going is because my AC decided to go out last night, and we're getting ready to have this monster heat wave. So I am not a happy camper. So that's probably what you hear in the background. I'm really sorry about that. I don't want to burn up, so it's going to be on. Sorry if it bothers you. What's going on, Odin, Hank? How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Just got home from work and enjoying the cool air.
Ha, 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 Odin. Very funny.
Central air.
I'm just getting done with some of my yard work, coming in to take a break from the heat.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Y'all just being dirty. All right, let's see how it is. I just want to say hi to everyone in chat. Hey, SoCal. Hey, May, Glenn, Art, Simon, Brian the Bard. Okay. Internet God, and Noah, Stream Element. And I'm sure Nightbot is somewhere in chat as well.
Yeah, Kenny, if you want to cool down, get some ice and put it in a metal bowl, put it behind the fan.
Yeah, that's what I should do. I mean, it's not doing too bad. It's a really good fan. And I don't know. Hopefully they get it fixed soon. I'm really hoping they do. I mean, if it gets really bad, what I'll probably end up doing, because they have, when stuff like this happens, they have like these units that they're like mobile units they can put in here and it'll help. So hopefully, if it gets too bad, I'll just go down and get one of those, I guess. If they don't fix it by today.
Well, the good mobile, if you're talking the same ones I am, those things are at $300-400.
Well, they have them here. They have them for when the air goes out in units. They have a bunch here at the apartment complex I'm at. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're in California, right?
Yeah, it's just freaking hot.
And those portable units don't work too bad.
No. They don't work too bad. And yeah, it's smallish, so I don't have to. It'll cool it off pretty fast. I mean, just the fan I have. And the last time this happened, the fan I was using before, it decided to crap out on me too. So that was a miserable night. I woke up at like 6 a.m. and had to go down to Ace Hardware, who didn't open till 7. So that was fun.
Well, I guess Murphy's Law decided to say fuck Kenny Klein at that point.
It really did, and I'm thinking it might do that again today. I hope not. I'm really, really praying it doesn't.
So, Kenny, what do you think about El Sancho's panel last night? Before I got up there.
Well, are you talking about the whole, just the video he was watching, or are you talking about everything that happened with Nevaeh and all that?
Try to not go with the drama. Let's go with the video.
The video was interesting. It was, I mean, it definitely, I guess, unless you know the full story, it looks really bad. You know what I mean? It looks like they're doing it for no reason. And, if you understand what the backstory is behind that family and that it has been an ongoing thing since 1993. This is in 2011, I think, when that happened or something like that. So it wasn't something new. It's something they've been dealing with for a long time. But I think the craziest part is they actually ended up winning. That all the charges against them were dropped, which is good for them.
Yeah. So the legal system kind of worked.
It worked. No, it definitely worked because apparently they were in the right and the government was in the wrong. So, I mean, they stuck to their guns and it worked out for them, which was great. So, good for them. Kudos.
I might have a video for you to look at.
Oh, let me see. Let's see it.
It's an ACLU video.
Okay, well, we can give it a shot, I guess.
I don't know if they'll copyright you or not.
ACLU, who knows?
You know how lawyers can be.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
That's
That's true. So, as you guys know, Hank changed the name. He's doing a gaming channel, so he's going to be going in direct direct, competition with Taco Josh. My money's on Hank. No, I'm kidding. I know you're not. Just they're both be doing gaming stuff, so that should be fun.
Yeah, he's going to be doing his PS5 gaming. I'm going to be doing PC gaming. I'll make sure.
Which is better anyway.
All depends on the game.
I don't think so. I think most PC games are just better because they can do more with them.
Well, I've got the best of both worlds. When I get a game that I want to play on a console, I've got an Xbox controller that's linked to my computer, so I can play.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I play Skyrim on my laptop, I had to get a controller. I just can't do it the OG way. I know that doesn't make me a real OG PC gamer, but I just can't do it on a keyboard and mouse. Nah,
well,
doesn't feel right to me.
Sometimes when I'm gaming, I like to just lean back and chill, and I don't want to find some way to rig a keyboard up to where I can do that.
All right, let's give this a shot, Odin.
I don't know if they'll strike you, so if they do, I'm sorry.
All right, well, give it a shot.
Right, sir. This document I have in front of me indicates you're aware of the 4 counts that the state has charged you with, and you want to waive your right to have that probable cause hearing. Is that correct?
You can just see how beaten down he is by this process that's been totally unfair to him. It's heartbreaking.
But the court has been presented with a document titled Waiver of Preliminary Hearing that indicates you wish to waive your right to have that probable cause hearing here today. Is that how you'd like to proceed?
Pause it. What's the backstory here?
The backstory is the prosecution is forcing the defense to take a plea deal, and if they don't, they take it off the table type thing.
Oh no! I thought when I left, I said I'll go
normal?
live in 10 minutes. Chuck, sorry.
Isn't that normal for the prosecution to, if they offer a plea deal, that if you don't take it, it's off the table?
This is before actual trial.
Yeah, plea deals often get made before trials.
Yeah, it's usually when they are done, so
Yeah.
it doesn't go to trial.
And they're
And
trying
they'll
to,
always say they're going to take it off table, whether they take it off and offer something new down the line. You know, that's the chance you take by not taking the original plea deal.
they're trying to force the young man there to waive his rights. And sorry, you should never be forced to waive a right.
But how are they trying to force him?
You have to watch more of it. They're not giving him everything he needs. It's not a fair trial.
Is his public defender not doing what she's supposed to?
Hey, James Blonde. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
His public defenders asked for the stuff, and the prosecutor is not giving everything. His public defenders asked for the stuff, and
Chuck, you need to turn the stream down, dude.
Marco,
My bad.
Got it. All right, there you go.
My bad.
All right, so we're watching this
Sorry,
video.
and I need a microphone. Sorry. My bad.
So we're watching a video that Odin is showing. This is, I guess, from the ACLU. I guess they're reacting to a
trial.
To a trial, yeah, video trial. All right, go ahead, play it.
Can I say something, Judge?
So, right off the bat, our client Samuel Lucky is being forced to choose between waiving a right that is granted to him in the Arizona Constitution and in Arizona law, and getting more discovery in his case. This is not how the criminal law is supposed to work. He's not supposed to make that impossible choice. The prosecution is supposed to give him the information he needs and then have a fair fight. In Maricopa County, that is not how prosecutors operate.
I feel like I'm in a toss up because it's like my attorney has done everything in her power to help, but it's like it's like they're not really giving her nothing to even help me to even make a clear decision on a situation like this.
Your Honor, if I may, I think what Mr. Lucky's referring to is that I've tried to get additional discovery and it's not going to be provided at this level. And if we go forward on the preliminary hearing, if we affirm, the assigned prosecutor has conveyed that plea negotiations will end. So we're in a tough spot.
So pause there. We've been raised on Law and Order to believe that criminal
Pause it.
cases end in a trial.
Yeah, pause it.
The white-hatted
Pause it. Isn't certain, from my experience, when we talk about discovery, that's obviously what we have as a police officer or prosecution has to offer. We have to offer it up to the defense, obviously. When we're talking about plea bargains, you don't show your hand. You go, all right, we've got this. All right, we're not going to tell you what we've got, but we got this. So do you want to go yay or nay? And they go, what have they got? Shit, they could have those fingerprints on the gun print. They could have that GSR. Shit, they could have that casing. Yeah, all right, we'll plead. So you kind of have to make a decision to plead before you get discovery. Because once you got discovery, then it's kind of to your advantage. But that said, the discovery could be, fuck it, we have got the fingerprint, the GSR, the shell casing. So bad luck. We're off to the rack.
Yeah, it could go the other way where they're just bluffing.
That
Yeah.
is also very, very true.
It could be like a poker type situation.
Very, very true.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think.
Depends on the trial.
Yeah, it depends on the nature of the offence.
Yeah.
Shoplifting, whatever. An assault, yeah, whatever. But yeah.
Like murder, rape.
14 murders, a rape, and 16 dogs sodomized.
Well, I'm not a lawyer, but from the cases I've observed or I've known people to go through, they're offered an early on in the case, they offer a plea, and if you accept it, they're told you take this or else the deal's off the table. Well, if you don't take it, then you get to proceed with the trial, and a lot of the times they'll get another plea offer.
It's a tough one because obviously the prosecution obviously wants to win. Excuse me, the prosecution wants to win for A, the country, B, the state, C, the municipality, D, the prosecution themselves, and E, the family. In, for example, a murder. So they want to win. So they ask for a plea, which means that Bob Smith goes, yep, I did it, I'm guilty. So they get a little bit of restitution. But on the flip side of that, the offer is 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 years, whatever, Whereas in certain states, obviously, you can get the death penalty. So you kind of don't want them to plead guilty, but we know we're going to find them guilty. But you kind of, the prosecution, I've seen it in many, not personally, I will admit, as a YouTube viewer, the prosecution and the family will sit down and go, look, what do we want? What do we actually want? And a lot of the times, the family do want to see that death penalty, you know, or life imprisonment without parole. But also at the end of the day, they want that guilty plea. They want that guy to say, or that woman to say, yep, I did it. So it's a tough balancing act.
Yeah, but if you say take this plea deal or else I'm going to offer one again later, that takes.
I don't think you could. I didn't think you could. I didn't think you could have 2 bites of the cherry.
It's kind of a hard decision. It's depends on the case.
No, I didn't think you could have 2 bites of the cherry. I didn't. If you
Me too,
get
James.
offered one deal, you take it. That's it.
You want me to play more of the video?
Yeah, go ahead and continue playing the video.
Prosecutor and a plucky public defender fighting it out on an even playing field in front of a judge in black robes. That's just not how it works in reality.
This is actually real life. Prosecutors threatening to end plea negotiations and, in fact, make plea offers harsher if the defense doesn't give up their rights. That's how modern criminal justice works. It's not a system of trials. Even the Supreme Court has recognized it's a system of pleas. And prosecutors around the country have gotten ever more brazen about using the power that they wield to simply extract pleas from people instead of having fair fight proceedings.
Pause. Isn't that just seems like to me he's complaining about this, but this seems like to be just the norm, at least here in the U.S. It's the norm. Like they know they give you a plea deal, and it's like, look, here's your plea deal. If you don't like it, you know, if they know they have a good solid case, or they know they have good information, they're not going to, you know, they won't give you such a good plea deal, or you know, I mean, that just I don't understand why he's bitching about that at this point. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Are they trying to suggest they don't offer plea deals anymore?
No, I don't think that he's trying to explain. He's explaining like, well, this is why they offer plea deals is because of this. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit. I thought that was like.
I'm pretty sure, unless my microphone is muted, that's exactly what I just said. You start the case with, hey, prosecutor and defender get together and go, right, we've got this. You've got this. We'll offer you this. We'll offer you two years instead of 4 years. Defending lawyer goes, yeah, we could be a bit screwed here. We'll take the 2. So that isn't that how it works? And that is, you only get one chance. You only get one as a defendant. You only get one bite at the cherry. 2 weeks into a trial, prosecutors aren't going to turn around and go, oh shit, you know what? We should have. Let's offer you another deal and another deal and another deal. I didn't think that's how it worked.
Well, sometimes they'll offer more than one deal. Sometimes they'll offer more than one deal. It really just depends.
That's news to me. But again, I'm not in your country, and I'm beholden to whatever I learn from you guys.
Is Artie
hey, Golden? I don't know. Artie would be a good person to have up here watching this.
He's probably playing his computer game or something.
He might be at work too. He might be at work.
What time is it? Oh, it's only 2:30. Yeah, he'll be at work.
I think he took the week off. Oh, never mind. I want to ruin his vacation.
Well, no vacation for Artie. Get your ass up here, Artie. Go find him, guys. Go guilt him into coming over here.
Sorry, may I just say something? Just very, very quickly. Okay. James Blonde 007 just came into the chat there. She sent me an email, and I've been really, really busy job searching. In fact, just FYI, I have got a job interview in 8 hours' time, but I've got to watch the football first. Jane, you asked me about memberships. Yeah, absolutely. And I told the guy on the phone. He goes, would you like 8 a.m. or 10 a.m.? I went, oh, shit. I'm going to need some sleep. Can I take 10? He goes, yeah, sure. And I said straight out, I says, I'm sorry, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, I've got to watch England play Denmark. And he went, no, totally understand. That's cool. But James Blonde asked me about memberships on my channel. And Jane, the reason I won't do memberships is because I don't feel that I will be able to fulfill the full purpose of memberships. Once I get a job, I will have my mojo back, and I will be back with video after video after video. But I just don't feel at my level and as a person, I don't feel that I would be able to fulfill the actual purpose of memberships. But if you do want to contribute, use Patreon or PayPal, whatever. Thank you very much. Anyway, that's less of my gloating. Sorry.
James Bond, I'm going to translate that. That was Chuck speak. Now we're going to translate that to English. What he really meant by when he says he's too busy to answer your text, your email, is that he's getting so many emails from female suitors that he has to sift through them to find yours. That's Chuck speak. I got that pretty much right, Chuck? Got it?
I wish.
All right. Go ahead and press play, Odin.
Sure, I understand your concerns. You might not be getting all the police reports or everything you want, but it's part of, I guess, the way that the case is being handled by the assigned attorney. I can't force them to make plea offers. I can't force them to give you certain things. That's something that happens sort of the next step after probable cause has either been found or waived. You're going to have a very experienced attorney.
We can pause there too. You can see that this system is so built in that even a judge who absolutely does have the power and the obligation to put constitutional guardrails on the prosecution just abdicates that responsibility entirely. He throws up his hands and says, however the prosecution wants to handle this case, constitutional or not, fair or not, there's nothing I can do. I'm powerless.
So I understand your frustration.
Oh my God. That officially right there is the first official sovereign citizen lawyer. He's cherry picking.
That's what lawyers do, though. Lawyers cherry pick.
I know, but he's literally taking every fourth word that the judge has said and made up another sentence. That's not what the judge has said.
No.
And FYI, I do like the judge's headdress. He looks very regal.
I kind of agree with the lawyer. He does have the Constitution to be more respectful to. And say, hey, prosecution, you might want to pull back and check yourself. We're here for justice, not for your win-loss column, basically.
Yeah, we're not here for your 15 minutes on fucking YouTube fame.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Yeah. All right, go ahead and continue.
Oh, shit. My mic was muted. I was wondering why nobody responded.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh, no one was just listening to you, Hank. That's all.
Yeah. But the judge is just a referee in this process. He doesn't,
absolutely,
unless there's a constitutional issue with the, or a procedural issue with the plea bargain. The judge is supposed to keep his ass out of it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Then you don't have, without that, you don't have an impartial justice system.
I have drunk that coffee so fast. Oh, shit.
All right, let me hit play.
I gotta finish my coffee.
Oh,
yeah, go ahead, play it.
Play. I'll be back in 2.
Do you still wish to go forward with this waiver of preliminary hearing here today?
Just so the record's clear, to affirm the preliminary hearing, the assigned prosecutor is going to pull the plea offer.
judge looks like he's about ready to go into freaking surgery, don't he?
We all have a
Yeah.
grasp of why we have the mass incarceration crisis that we do. It's a toxic combination of systemic racism and over-criminalization and the wars that we've waged on poor people.
Wait. Pause it.
But people don't
What?
really understand.
What the hell is this concept of over criminalization? I'm not quite understanding this concept. But what is this concept? Does anyone explain that? Does anyone know what he's talking about when he's talking about that? Because that just makes no sense to me.
I think. Oh, go ahead, Owen.
Oh, sorry about that, Hank. I think what he's trying to say is cops are arresting people over petty crimes like trespassing, littering, rude hand signs, or this and that, and just forcing them to take a plea deal to go to prison.
Or keeping things like marijuana criminalized and.
Well, all right. With the marijuana, all right, here's the thing: like, if they really have issues, then they need to get these silly laws off the books, and they need to find a way to get marijuana federally recognized. And because it's no matter every state can still legalize it, but the feds still have it illegal regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, if the issue wanted to be pushed in California, it could. The feds could push it.
Yeah. What needs to happen with the marijuana, if all 50 states legalize it, it would kind of, I believe, force the federal government to say, okay, it's legal now.
You would think, right?
So
Isn't
what?
that what the 10th Amendment was about? Is that the fact that the federal government, if the federal government can't cope with it or can't handle it, and in this example, well, two examples. One is driving licenses, obviously. The second is cannabis, marijuana laws. So the 10th Amendment passes the laws back down to the states for the states to contract their own constitution, therefore their own states' laws, acts and statutes, etc., etc. So,
right, but
you saying it needs to go back up to federal?
Because it's still federally illegal. I mean, like
Yeah.
And Odin is saying, what he was saying is if all 50 states, which I highly doubt all 50 states would, especially not some of the Bible Belt states, those are going to be tough to get switched over. But if all 50 states do it, the federal government will be forced to say, okay, it's legal. Because I mean, you can do it everywhere. You know what I mean?
But there's the big word, if. So
Yeah,
and as you stated, it's doubtful that all 50 states will do that. So therefore, it's not a federal issue. It's a individual state issue, surely.
Yeah, right now it is. Thank you for your
actually-
super chat, James Bond. She says, thank you for your kind words, Chuck. And this group of gentlemen have got me believing that there's still hope for me yet. There's hope for everyone, James Bond. There's hope for everyone.
Oh, geez. Even me.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to ask this
Even
question.
England.
Okay, I got to ask this
Well,
question.
not England, but you.
Okay,
Hey.
I got to ask this question, James. Do you have a crush on Chuck?
I think there is a slight little crush coming.
Well, as soon as you showed up, like 2 seconds later, she had commented. So
I mean,
maybe I found the next Mrs. Chuck.
maybe
mean,
you did.
I mean, we can pip him out.
Now,
I'm
now,
not
is,
saying money's
now
gonna
is it
change him.
Yeah,
now
Kenny,
is it
Kenny
the
did.
next Mrs. Chuck's? Is it the next Mr. Chuck or the next Mrs. Chase's Facts? Which one would she go for? And would she hyphenate it? Would it be James Blonde 007 Chase's Facts?
Can you imagine writing that on a check or on your
I
driving
know, right?
license?
Right.
Driving license would have to be this big.
I think it would be Chuck Chase's James 007.
Oh, there we go. Artie, what up, man?
Yeah, Is May here as well? Did I see May?
Yeah, May's here. May,
Oh,
yeah,
and guess
May's.
who's just popped in the chat right at the bottom?
Artie, I know. I see Artie's there. What up, Artie?
And what are the
Hello, Artie,
charges?
sir.
Do they ever say what the charges are? This guy's
No, we haven't. we haven't discovered what these charges are yet.
I'm missing the link to Artie in case
I
it
think
comes
the
up
charge
so
is
you can
being a
watch it.
twat. But
Yeah, and it should be pinned up there. I think he's coming up now. Yep, there he is. What up, Artie? I had everyone go guilt you into coming up here. I see it worked.
Okay, so what am I in here for? What are you going to spring on me?
4 to 7, 5 with good behavior.
I sent you the link of this video in DM so you can catch up to where we're at, Artie.
Alright.
He's talking about the prosecution forcing a plea deal down a defendant's throat. And a moron terminology.
Damn, Taco Josh.
Damn you, Taco.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If someone's blind or deaf, that just means it'll be easier for them to put up with Chuck.
And are we talking the next Mrs. Chuck or the next Mrs. X Chuck?
Ah, yes. There we go.
Well, it depends how she plays her cards. Oh, God. Shocking.
Her crush is on Clifford, but I certainly am open to the idea of a trip.
Oh.
Who's Clifford?
Good.
One of Marvel's
He's a big red dog.
guys.
Ah, okay. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's when I was her Clifford. That's what I thought of, the big red dog. Dude, that was my first
I
thought.
thought she was talking about Clifford from Marvel Girl.
I think that's who she is talking about.
I was just being a smartass as usual.
Yeah, and that was very smart. That was very quick.
Did that video help you out to catch up, Artie?
I haven't fully watched it yet. Still trying to get through.
Oh, you're very quiet, Artie, by the way. I don't know if it's me or it's you, but your voice is very quiet. You're very sultry.
Yikes, Chuck.
No,
Are you
yeah.
Chuck,
I
are
need
you
an adult.
Chuck, are you getting a stubby for Artie? I'm sorry.
I ended up on a Love Line podcast. It just kind of happened, Internet God. It just kind of happened.
I mean, I'm not here to judge Chuck.
We don't kink shame. We don't kink shame.
I mean, he does have a lot of facial hair.
Oh, I had a show today. Well, I had to.
Schrodinger's Clifford. Schrodinger's Clifford. So there you go. She just.
Yeah,
let
I
everyone
thought
know.
it was Marvel's Clifford. I didn't know it was Schrodinger's Clifford.
Well, it's a package deal.
Kind of like Marvel's always on Schrodinger's too.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a threesome. It's Schrodinger, Marvel, and Clifford. Oh,
yeah.
Hello. Well, there's another
Bow.
YouTube channel altogether.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Is Clifford in your chat?
I fucking hope not.
I mean, we could do a little matchmaking.
No, we will not get. We will not
Anyway,
be getting
on with the
auditing
video.
Angel.
I'm
We're waiting for Chuck. I'm already to get caught up here. He's a slow alert. I guess he's a slow watcher.
Oh no, it's that hand movement. Whenever you see that hand movement, that's
Deep
I'm
thought.
really thinking about this, and I'm very perplexed. And what the fuck am I watching?
I mean, look.
If you took auditing Angel to a Sizzler, would you get nervous?
Shizzlers have shut down in Australia.
Ari
All the
does look.
Sizzlers have gone. They've gone.
Ari does look sick
They're
of this crap.
No,
That's his thinking face.
No, I like Artie because he gives a fair and honest opinion.
He does. So Karma wants to know: is there any update on Virgo, Chuck?
I have asked quite a few times, and at this stage, I know nothing. So the best way to do it, as someone told me the other day, is go to the GoFundMe page. Let me see if I can get that up. The latest updates come on the GoFundMe page. So let me just
And if we could get that link dropped, if anybody's
I'm going to do it right now. I'm doing it right here, right now. All right. Here it comes. I'm going to drop it like it's hot, as they say. All right. So if you go to that link, go to the FundMe page and just scroll down just a little bit, you will see the latest updates.
Okay, Artie, you caught up?
He looks like he just woke up too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He might be cranky.
2:47 p.m. 2:47 p.m. and he's just woke up. Come on, dude.
It's all Kenny's fault.
What are we on? Mediterranean time?
He's on lawyer time. Maybe he wanted like a big case over the weekend and he was partying hard for the, you know.
He's on $400 an hour time. That's what he's on.
Chuck's paying that bill.
Oh, paying fuck all.
Well, it'd only be $200 of your dollars.
No. 400 American would be roughly about roughly about $550 my dollars.
Huh?
You have to go up. Whatever you're thinking, you have to go up.
Well, did you tell him where we stopped?
405.
Odin? Okay. It's been 4 minutes. There's no way in hell he hasn't watched it. Look, he's not even. We stopped at 405. You're probably way past it.
Yeah, he's got a constipation face on. He's like,
He looks so annoyed.
He does. He looks very annoyed. He's either really concentrating or he's going, I can hear you guys and you should really all shut the fuck up right now.
or he's thinking, what the hell did I come up here for?
That's probably what he's thinking.
Yeah.
I could be in my bathroom singing sea shanties to my cats right now, and I'm here. I don't think he can hear us because I thought at least I would have got a crack of a smile out of her.
Yeah, no, there's no smile.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
It's nothing.
No, nothing.
Is he sleeping? No, he won't.
No, his eyes are flickering.
Yeah, you're on full screen now, buddy.
He's got lovely floors. Look at those hardwood floors.
Those are nice floors.
A little dusty.
Oh, and you're also muted.
Yeah, you're muted. We can't hear you.
What are
there
you
we
guys
go.
doing?
You just need to turn your volume up, dude. You're a little bit quiet. It's definitely not me. And his curtains are a bit too long as well.
Up because out of fear that my mic is going to destroy me again.
Kenny can turn them up.
I don't think I can.
You go to his 3 buttons and it will have audio.
Audio, yeah.
How do I sound now?
I can hear you. You're a little bit low, though.
How's that? You try it again.
All right.
That's
that's good. That's good. Good.
Yeah, I didn't realize I could totally do. I mean, I knew I could mute you, but I didn't know I could turn your mic up too. That's cool.
Or you can turn somebody's mic all the way down, and then it's more effective than muting.
So if you
cool. So next time Morgan comes on,
if you ever go into a debate with Devon, you can just turn him right down.
Do you really want to put your life in your own hands by trying to mute Morgie?
I'm not mute her. Turn her mic down so that way she's not so loud. All right. So are you you caught up? You at 405 now? All right. So let's go ahead, Odin.
In your opinion, do you think them forcing the defendant to skip the preliminary is taking away a right, Artie?
Say that again.
Trying to figure out how to phrase this to you.
How was saying take a plea deal now or continue with the trial, forcing him to do anything but make a decision?
I'm looking at it so far as the prosecutor is basically saying they're withholding discovery, which is something that the defendant is entitled to. unless he, or let me put it this way: the prosecutor's withdrawing a plea offer, and she's holding discovery hostage, as far as the plea bargain is concerned, which, yeah, there is something inherently wrong with that. As a defendant, that shouldn't be something a prosecutor should hold as part of their cards in terms of plea bargaining. So what she's doing is requiring the defendant to waive his right to a trial, waive his right to discovery, in order to get a potentially better deal than what he may get down the line, or no deal whatsoever. So, yeah, basically either plea or not plea, and then eventually not plea, and I'm not going to give you any sort of deal again, and you'll just have to fight it out in the system. I mean, it's kind of. I just think at this stage, my issue is her trying to hold on to this at this stage in the proceedings, especially when discovery is supposed to be automatic amongst both parties.
Artie, can I ask you a question about multiple deals? So obviously, as you and I know, as a police officer, I always link up with the prosecutor, and I have to give them all my files, and they, like you said, it kind of automatically gets passed on. Then the prosecutor and the defense attorney talk about a deal, blah blah blah. If the defendant doesn't want a deal, he goes, no, I didn't do it. He's pretty certain he certainly will get away with it, whatever. A bit further, a bit further down the track, is there a chance to offer another deal? Because I thought, my understanding was that you get a deal at the start. If you don't take that deal, we go to trial, you get found guilty, you get the death penalty.
It could depend on the jurisdiction, but as far as I know, deals can be offered at any time. Hell, they can be offered in the middle of the trial.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's what happened with Eric Brandt. Eric Brandt was well on his way towards a trial, but he took a plea at the tail end of the preliminary proceedings. So it depends on the discovery, but it depends on the jurisdiction. But as far as I know, plea offers can be taken, received, and then rejected throughout the entire proceedings.
But I was talking about offering. So at what point does a prosecutor go, yeah, I don't think I've got this, I'll offer you a deal? What's the go with that?
Anytime.
Yeah.
I honestly, guys, did not know that whatsoever. That's very interesting. I thought it was a one-time. You get it at the beginning because the prosecution goes, yeah, we got this, not a problem.
And can't the defense make suggestions for a deal also?
Ask for a deal. Okay.
The defense can also offer it themselves as well. I talked to my client. He's open to pleading to this, if this and this, if you drop, these other charges, that sort of thing.
Okay. So
we'll take it down from aggravated assault to simple assault, and he'll do 30 days in probation or something like that.
Gotcha.
Kind of like gambling almost. Would you say, Artie?
I don't know if it'd be gambling. You're making an offer to the prosecution.
Negotiation.
A negotiation with the prosecution. Now, bear in mind, the judge can actually reject the plea. If the judge finds like this is actually bullshit, given the nature of the criminal action, I am not going to allow a plea deal that will give somebody who charged for double murder, simple assault. Something outrageous like that. The judge could say, no, we're not going to accept this plea. Okay. So it has to be signed off by the judge, ultimately. And that's where you
Makes
get
sense.
get the judge saying, by taking this plea, you waive your right to a trial, you waive your right to confronting your witnesses, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but that ACLU lawyer is making it seem like there's something nefarious with saying that take this deal or it's off the table. If they put it as take this deal or I'm going to offer you another one later, that really weakens their.
I agree that it weakens the argument, especially when he's making the claim that the prosecution or there's only one time for this plea. If there was only ever one time for a plea offer and agreement, then it would be the attorney would make a stronger case for it. But I think the more issue is the prosecutors is conditioning this plea on what would normally be a regular process in preliminary hearings, which is discovery. It's not about the prosecutor saying, if you accept this, we'll drop XYZ charge if you plead guilty to A and B. It's more of, I'm not even going to bother making a plea agreement with you, and or if you even want to ask for discovery, I'm not even going to bother offering a plea agreement with you, especially when the plea agreement or what they could find in discovery could help the defense in plea negotiations. That's another aspect that I think that's not being talked about.
Okay, you want me to hit play?
Yeah, go ahead.
We all have a grasp of why we have the mass incarceration crisis that we do. It's a toxic combination of systemic racism and over-criminalization and the wars that we've waged on poor people and the war on drugs. But people don't really understand how we got there. Coercive plea bargaining is the how of mass incarceration. It's literally, mechanically, how we are able to file so many people into jail and prison every year at such an alarming pace. And that's why we're in this fight.
Mr. Lucky?
I just don't think it's fair for them to just make me accept something that they're not giving everything for a person that's defending me to work with. Like, nothing at all. Like, it's like they just telling me either take this or not. Like, if I'm like, it's like I've never been through no situation like this where when I go to court, they just say, you're going to take this, or if you don't take this and you go along with this, we're taking this from you and it's going to be this. Like, it just doesn't seem fair on my behalf. Like, it's like I'm just going in blind. And I thought by law, if a defendant is asking for information by law, I thought they had to give that to me.
So pause it there. Mr. Lucky has it right. It's not just that the prosecutors are giving him a sort of take it or leave it deal. We might call that tough negotiation. What they're saying is that if you don't take the deal, we're going to retaliate by making offers worse. So if you affirm your rights, if you make us go through the motions that the Constitution requires, we're going to retaliate against you. We're going to take something away from you. And this is happening across the country every day, but it's particularly egregious in Maricopa County, where prosecutors make it a policy to make plea offers substantially harsher just for exercising your constitutional rights.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lucky, based on the information you have to make a decision how you'd like to proceed today, it sounds like.
I really wish when they say stuff like that, they would back it up with some sort of facts, instead of just saying, in this county, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, Maricopa County is like, it's almost infamous because of so many different circumstances over like the last 10 to 15 years. The sheriff, the elections, for God's sake. But I don't know why they're talking about specifically about the prosecution, but it is what it is.
But is that ACLU lawyers? I mean, should they not have plea deals as part of those trials? Is that what he's trying to say?
There is I think Natalie has touched on this before in a previous discussion, that there is a movement to actually ban plea bargaining. And I'm not sure. I mean, there are going to be certain consequences of that I'm not sure that the party advancing the ban would be welcome to if there is a ban on plea bargaining.
Yeah, I mean, there's advantages to both sides of.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never forced to have to take a plea deal. You can always say no and let the procedures continue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Depending on if you think you've got this, if you think you can beat it, or genuinely, if you didn't do it, then yeah, roll with it. But if you did it, you know you did it, your lawyer knows you did it, you told him you did it, then just go for 2 years instead of 20.
I think Lisa makes a fairly a decent point. I mean, but it would depend on the situations, because how many times in the handful of citations that I've gotten, I've ended up pleading with the county prosecutor for, so I will plead to a certain traffic citation, and the negotiation is I wouldn't get any points on my license. So those are valid, and I would say most people would be fine with that kind of level of plea bargaining. The issue that the lawyer seems to have is that he believes that, he operates on the idea that plea bargaining is a constitutional right, or at least that's what it sounds like he's implying, and they're not. There's tough. I get where even he acknowledges that there is such a thing as tough negotiations with prosecution in terms of going forward. But again, my issue is the withholding of discovery, especially if it's a significant offense or a felony offense that this guy may be charged with. And it turns out in discovery, if the defense finds out in discovery that the prosecution doesn't actually have that much of a case, or they have a far weaker case than they want to show off, then that's on them. And because I think that's what's the issue here is that the prosecution does not want to offer discovery because it may be found out that they have a weaker case, and then they're going to end up getting a non-conviction or a plea of not guilty, or a finding of not guilty. So I think that in that sense, I feel like the primary issue is the prosecution withholding discovery as a chip in this plea bargaining.
Yeah,
and I think that's the issue.
But we don't know what he's charged with. It could be
True.
It could be child molestation, and what they're not giving over is information on the victim.
Well, even if it's information on the victim, the defendant is entitled to the access to that information with certain restrictions, though.
But if he gets it before they continue with the trial, it's just at this point in the trial, this is our plea bargain. Take it or proceed.
Information like that gets redacted.
Not when it goes to the defense.
It would go to his defense. It would, at the very least, it would go to this defense attorney, or his counsel. But as a defendant, he is entitled to access to pertinent information, including pertinent information involving the alleged victim.
But not things like dates of birth.
But not things like access to the victim's, full identity, contact information, etc. Of course,
yeah,
that's going to be redacted or be with the possession of defense counsel.
Is that a way of them facing their accuser?
Well, that's an entirely separate discussion, involving issues of sexual misconduct with minors, sexual assault. The idea of the Sixth Amendment right to facing the witnesses against you, and involving those kinds of crimes, that's an entirely separate discussion we can have another day, because there's a lot of back and forth when it comes to that. But I think Natalie also has talked about that has talked about it a lot in her practice and in her experience as a defense counsel. But that's a separate issue.
Go ahead and let's finish this video up. Go ahead, Odin.
Do you want to go forward with waiving your preliminary hearing, or do you want to have your witness preliminary hearing?
I don't want to take it to trial. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. There's nothing I can do. What can I do? It's damn if I do, damn if I don't. I mean, what can I do?
If plea bargaining is going to function as our entire criminal justice system, at least it can be fair. What prosecutors in Maricopa County are doing is not fair, and we're going to go to court to prove it.
Okay. So essentially, they're pissed off at Maricopa County. It seems like what I'm understanding is for withholding the discovery because they're not accepting the plea deal. Now, is it they're not giving the answer for the plea deal, or is it because they're not accepting it? I mean, there would be a difference, right? I mean, like, if a plea deal is on the table and you neither accept it or deny it, I mean, can the trial or the process move forward without an answer from you, from a plea deal?
If you are refusing to accept it, if you're refusing to accept it or deny it, then the judge is going to deny the plea deal.
Okay,
and we're moving forward. It would automatically default to a denial of the plea deal, and we're moving on with the trial as is the defendant's right.
So then, what they're basically doing is they're saying you're not going to accept it, so we're just going to stall, essentially.
If that's what the prosecution is doing, then the judge should hold the prosecution liable for contempt. If the prosecution is actually stonewalling the discovery to the defense, unless the defense accepts this plea deal, that's grounds for a contempt charge with the prosecution.
That's what it sounded like to me. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's the feeling I'm getting from the video we just watched.
Yeah, but we don't know. I mean, they should still be compiling the. Have they given some of the discovery over and they just haven't given it all, or because they could still be compiling things? So it's
there's nothing wrong with a prosecution saying, "Hey, we haven't collected all the data. The forensics is still out." But it's always going to be in a trial. It's like, here's what we can provide. We just need a continuance until the forensics lab completes its analysis. Until there's nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong with the prosecution saying, or either they're saying we might have everything done, but I'm not giving him shit unless he accepts this plea deal.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's 100 million% wrong.
We're only hearing from one side saying that. Did the prosecutor say we're not going to give him any? We've got it. We're not going to give him anything until.
Well, she stayed stone cold silent the entirety of the time, and in fairness, the proceedings that the lawyer did was edited clearly. It may very well be that she said something during the proceedings. I don't know. So that's all we're getting is what the ACLU attorney has presented during this preliminary hearing.
Yes.
It sounds like the possibility to me is they just haven't given all the discovery over yet, but they've got an offer on the table. Take the plea deal as it is, or we will proceed, which means they will give more of the discoveries. I don't know. I'm relying based on what the defendant is saying and what his attorney is saying, in that the prosecution is saying that if they make further demands for discovery, she is taking the plea offer off the table. Yeah, I'd love to have the full information on this
It'd be nice to have an
Make-
unedited video.
Yeah. Because it's hard to make a decision on whether this is a fair shake he's getting or not with.
So I'll tell you what we did there, that if there is more evidence to come, i.e. gunshot residue or DNA evidence or gunshot evidence, or there's more stuff that could come. At that point, can they make an offer? And if they go, the prosecution can go, right, this is what we've got at the moment. We've got A, B, and C. Here's our offer. Just for your information, guys, we've also got X, Y, and Z to come. Which in underlying terms means we're going to put the nail in your coffin. So at that point, would it be fair to make an offer with the prosecution kind of knowing that they're going to seal the case?
Well, it would depend. If they come forward with the defense counsel saying, "Hey, we just got the ballistics report that matches the gun, that matches that matches the owner as the defendant who used it. We have the forensics analysis that's coming back that places him at the scene of the crime, and we have these, and you all have, and if the prosecution provides that to them, it's like, you have all of this. This is what we have. This is what we're going to show off." On top of that, we still have even more information. We are still gathering additional witnesses that's going to put the defendant at the scene. We're solidifying that. So, with that said, here's what we're going to offer. Take it or leave it. And if that, I feel like that's a far more common and far more common and I would say far more acceptable mode of plea bargaining, because you're at least providing the defense with what they have, right? Here's the report. You could see it for yourself. Here are the reports, and you could see them for yourself. You may be able to find holes in it. I don't know if you can, but here are the reports, and here's our offer. Take it or leave it. But that the distinction is that they are providing them with the completed analysis, and are basing their plea on that analysis, but also hinting that, hey, this ain't it. This isn't just it. We are getting more info that'll further bury your client. So here's what we're going to offer.
So it's kind of an unwritten rule. Is like take the deal. Take the deal.
No, if I'm not guilty of something, I'm not taking a deal unless.
Well, that's what I also said. So my comment was, it's if Joe Bloggs knows that he hasn't done it. If he knows there's no forensics or there is no way he could be tied to that crime, and he goes no, then yeah, obviously don't take any sort of deal, because if you're adamant that you didn't do it, then yeah, let's go. Because obviously it's on the onus of the prosecution to prove that person, that Joe Bloggs, was there at the time and committed the crime.
Yeah. If they actually want to try and take away the possibility of plea deals, could you imagine how backed up the court systems are going to get?
I think you make a good comment there that yes, it is a good way of speeding things up. And obviously criminals aren't stupid. They know that they did it. They know that. Oh, for fuck's sake! They know that there's a chance they could get 20 years or 25 years, but if they get offered 5, yeah, I'll take 5. I did it, but you're right. The court system will be backed up beyond belief.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I won't disagree with the attorney in terms of where we're getting a level of over criminalization, but again, that's a discussion for another day.
All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to move on to, this is a Carolina CFW video, so I thought we'd check this out. I know, right? Aren't you all excited?
Oh God, not her.
Are you trying to torture us?
I am.
Give me a second so I can get my oven mitts on.
Are you really going to make me start drinking at 3:15?
Well, you know.
What the fuck? Sorry, England, not video.
So she's at a FedEx facility. Because, you know, they're so known to violate First Amendment rights, right?
Yeah. I feel my First Amendment rights against a tyrannical government regime are being totally protected right now by
Oh, absolutely.
her filming outside of a FedEx distribution center.
Well, Fed and FedEx does stand for federal.
Oh my God, is that her sound effect?
Yes, she started to add in sound effects to her videos.
Oh, that's cringe.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Oh no. All right, yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you today?
How are you?
Good.
That's good.
He's gonna go get some alcohol.
I can't tell you. I can't tell. I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you.
Well, this is a private and secure facility.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. I can't. I mean, I wish I could, but
Okay, that's just a lie because there's nothing that's preventing her from telling them. She just doesn't want to, so she's lying to them already just up front by saying, "Oh, I wish I could tell you because I would if I could." No, you just don't want to.
And
Because if you tell them what you're doing, they would leave and it'll be over and done with.
Yeah. Yeah, the only effect her telling the truth has is the content of the conflict.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I can't.
Well, you're also taking photos or videos, which I'm sure you're videoing me now.
Oh, who are you, by the way? I like your watch.
Thank you. Appreciate it. But
Who is she?
videos of
She didn't call anyone a racist. What are you talking about?
Just wait. She will sooner or later.
Yeah, it's just inevitable.
No, I'm talking about someone saying in
and I'm not sure
chat that May Chong called someone a racist. I don't see it.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. Sorry. I can't tell you, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm sorry.
This is a private and secure facility. If you come anywhere close to the fence, we will have to call the police because that is trespassing. Well,
I'm sorry, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I wish I could tell you what I'm doing or why I'm doing
who are
it.
you with, ma'am?
I can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. I mean, I can't. I mean, I can't tell you. If I could,
She has calmed down a little
if I
bit.
could tell you, I would tell you. I mean, I want to so bad, but I.
Depends on the video. I've seen videos where she just automatically just is like, she's. It depends on her mood. Honestly, it depends on the day. It really does. There's videos where she's just bad all around.
It depends
So
on
far,
her,
she's not so bad.
depends on if her man gave her a little or not, basically.
It seems like that because there's some videos where she's automatically she sees a cop. Have you violated anyone's rights or some stupid shit? It's like that. It's like really, what? Why would you even ask a stupid ass question like that? It's like God.
I can't. I mean, I wish I could, but I can't.
Well, turn off the camera. Would you tell me?
I can't tell you anyways. It'll compromise.
Well,
I can't tell you.
Compromise what?
I'll be
I don't think
I know, right?
reporting to the authorities, and if they choose to escort you off the premises, that's up to them. I'll be
I don't think it's
reporting
on.
this to the authorities. If they choose to escort you off the premises, that's up to them. But I ask that you please respect the privacy of our employees. And like I said,
I can't. I gotta do. I can't. I gotta do what I gotta do. So sorry about that.
This is a secure facility.
I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Taking photographs.
I wonder if that facility is secured.
It doesn't look secure. I mean, it's got it's got the fences with the barbed wire. I mean, it's enclosed.
FedExes aren't normally, obviously the back gates are the delivery gates, etc. But they're not normally secured.
They're
Control access.
They secure them with fences to keep people from getting in there, to prevent theft and stuff. But
Yeah, stealing shit. Yeah.
they're more secure than you think.
So he looks like he's got one of those fucking iPhone watches. It's way too popular for my liking.
If he's a
Yeah.
if
You
he's
got
a,
it from Amazon, delivered by FedEx.
if he's a general manager, he's making good money. Good
Yeah.
money.
So do delivery drivers. They make decent money too. FedEx pays really well. Hey, cat girl.
They don't pay
Hey,
that good.
Kenny. Hey, guys.
Hello.
The drivers
Hey.
oops, sorry. The FedEx drivers are subcontractors.
They are, and even I cannot get into Amazon Flex at the moment. I've got 2 demerit points on my license, and I think they've rejected me just because I've got 2 demerit points.
Amazon, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chuck, try UPS.
Oh.
Do they even have UPS in Australia?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
we don't have
my-
UPS yet.
They're
Yeah,
worldwide. I'm sorry. They're
It's okay.
worldwide. Sorry, Kat. They're worldwide.
What's going on in the front of the building? Anything good? No.
It's not your business.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you have any questions or comments, you can reach out to our FedEx.com or 1-800-GO-FEDEX.
I'm not ordering a package. I'm not sending a package.
God, she's
God.
blonde.
Oh.
One moment.
Who are you, by the way? Are you a security man?
Why would you call 1-800 FedEx if you want to mail a package? Yeah, 100 FedEx. I don't know how to send a package. Could you help me walk me through this process?
Actually, if you want a package picked up, yeah, you do call 1-800-FedEx.
That's
Oh,
what
then I stand corrected.
that's what that number's for.
I
Yeah.
stand corrected.
Yeah, they'll come to pick up your package straight from your residence or business or whatnot. You don't
I
have
did
to
not know that. Holy crap.
I'd ship UPS.
Well, UPS does the same thing, and so does the post office.
I'd still ship UPS. They're cheaper. And some things.
Yeah, my mom thinking about getting a dog with the postal service. Hers are good there.
I am a manager of this facility.
Okay.
So if you need to contact somebody with FedEx, call 1-800-GO-FedEx.
But you're with FedEx, so I'm not going to do that. But you're with FedEx, so why would I do that? You're with FedEx, right? You're a FedEx guy. And you got
I'm a
FedEx on your
manager
shirt.
of this facility. So if you could, I ask you nicely, please.
I'm sorry, I can't. I got to do what I got to do. Sorry.
See, here's the thing with the glass. This is glasses. Like, I thought the whole point of the glasses was so no one could see your eyes. I could totally see that dude's eyes. So it's like glasses. All these new fancy glasses nowadays are like they're kind of pointless. They're there for fashion as opposed to eye protection.
They quite possibly could be like
Prescription. Yeah, they could be prescription.
Yeah, I'd say they're prescription.
to help them
Mine-
get
mine
better
are like
vision.
that.
It could be prescription. Yeah, that's true. They could be prescription.
Mine are like that. They're they're a very subtle sort of tint. It's our throw, you fucking idiot! You get off the ball. Yeah, my prescriptions are a very subtle tint, but they are.
Hey, RPF. 1-800 dumb.
To go.
You're like, hey, yeah, hey,
Hey, Greg.
G'day, peoples. How's it going?
yeah. I wish I could do that. Somebody just cracked a tinny.
Oh, God, yeah. And I'll do my usual product placement. Thunderbird rum. What's hair on your chest?
Here he comes.
Still waiting for the free
They always do that. They come and take your picture, right?
What happened?
Why are they always so surprised when they call the authorities?
I know. It's what they want. So.
Oh, fuck off, Rev. Seriously? Don't you dare score from here. Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, something.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
Something happened to the sound.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. I mean, I can't. I mean, I can't tell you.
What happened? Why did the sound get really low?
Because the people left.
No, the sound was a lot lower.
don't know.
Cell phone Santa?
That's really weird. Let's try. Hold on. There we go. That's better. So let me add it back in. That was really weird.
Did Artie need to bring a whole case of in for to watch her video?
He probably gonna need that.
Just a quick update here. We are 25 minutes in. England versus Denmark. It is still 0-0.
Just wanted to make it clear, you're more than welcome to stay on the sidewalk, film whatever you want.
Cool.
If you could, please don't get on our property. If you do, the guard's been instructed to call the authorities.
Who's that?
What's that?
Someone above you?
No, the guard shack.
Oh, the guard check. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's your boss in there? Is that your boss in there?
No, ma'am.
How dumb is she?
But anyway.
Yeah.
And please respect that.
Did he hear hounds or something?
NVX 2079.
Get to the back. Get to the back.
So you're filming live?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell you. I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you.
Can you tell me your name?
No, I can't tell you my name either. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. I just
Oh,
can't.
that knows a bit at
It's
all.
because I don't
Very
know
difficult
my
to work
name.
'cause I can't tell you anything.
Okay. Well, sure
But thank you.
appreciate
Can't
it.
tell
Yeah, no problem.
anyone anything.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you have a good
yeah.
night,
You too.
okay?
You too, man.
She's just so fucking annoying.
Yeah, and every time they say, "Oh, I can't tell them," that's like, yeah, that's not gonna make you totally better to the people there.
I can't tell you anything because then you might not call the cops, which I want you to do.
You should have met her in a younger time when she first started. Oh,
I picked up on that. That's sort of subtle. You know, I'm being nice and all this and rah rah rah, and that they think, oh, well, she's being nice. I won't call the cops. Whereas, you know, your 1As, your Paddies, your Browns, your whatever's, you're guaranteed to call the cops.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think the auditors are playing Popo Men collection card game.
Ari pulled off a Yu-Gi-Oh card for them, or a Pokemon card.
Oh, okay. This ought to be interesting. He's going to try and fight with the army soldier. Oh, please tell me he takes him up on it.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, it's
Washington at the Lincoln Station.
Glenn is very lucky.
Well, let's see.
You're in for a treat.
Yes, Hornet, I am watching the
The
football.
heat is incredible.
In Oregon?
We're 110 degrees right now.
Oh, okay. He must not be in Oregon then.
Well, he wasn't Tacoma, which is pretty close to the Oregon border. So
Washington doesn't get in the. I don't think Washington ever gets in the hundreds.
It gets in the 90, well into the 90s. So, and when have you ever known Fat Boy to exaggerate anything?
Mm. Loves him some post offices.
It's kind of a weird post office.
Quit trying to pretend to read.
Hey, Patrick
You're
7.
kind of a weird human.
That's not
so-
even posted 7. Where's
No.
posted 7?
He'll get there. Don't worry.
They target post office like bank robbers target, little dime stores on the corner, safe places.
I'm telling you, Ari pulled off like a Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon cards, they got collect.
Oh,
shit!
Fuck! Shit! Fuck! Denmark got a score? Yep.
What the hell?
What happened?
They take
He's
their
watching
football
a
very
football
serious.
match.
Yeah, very serious game.
I guess so. Jeez. Okay.
So the team he's not rooting for did something that he didn't want him to do.
Yeah. And don't upset him because he kicked me out of his panel the other night for mentioning the wrong code of football.
Well, this isn't his panel, so he can't kick anyone out here.
We can just point and laugh now.
Yeah, but he'll remember me later. And he lives
And
in
then-
the same country as me.
And then we can get him to rage quit, and then he'll be up for the Rage Quit of the Year award when it comes down to the award. So, have fun.
At least it's not like he playing down soccer game or whatever people rate on all the time.
Oh, most of the world takes soccer so very seriously.
By the way, if anyone didn't know, it's 1-0 Denmark over England. Just thought I'd shout that out, just in case Chuck doesn't know. But some tells me he knows.
Denmark is beating England. Denmark is beating England.
Don't provoke the beast.
I'm not doing it. They're the one doing it.
He found Pusher 7.
And car he only had the vet and not the full part.
When doesn't he waddle, Simon?
I haven't seen Denmark take England to task since William of Orange.
Ow! Careful, Ari. That might get
Gotta get in those history memes.
Okay, just FYI, football is the number one sport. It is played all around the world by more athletes or more footballers than any other sport in the world. Just FYI. And it is called football all over the world. Just FYI. Muting myself again.
Okay, communist.
I can't hear you.
In America land,
everything
football is called something different.
Yeah, it's called something completely different. And you know what happens in American football? An American football club never gets beat by Denmark. Just saying.
Because they never played Denmark.
Shut up, man.
I know, why are you
ruining the joke?
I know you are. God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't know Denmark had a American football team that plays in America.
Actually, there's
there-
the European Football League.
Oh, there is, yeah. It's also Canadian football.
I don't know if Denmark.
I do
has a
know they
team in
play. When I was last time I was in England, last time I lived there, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, there was an actual upsurge in American football, particularly in London, and there was a team in Birmingham as well that competed. Go on, Sterling. Go on, Sterling. Go on, Sterling.
Oh, so we have Chuck, would you like to answer? Taco wants to know what the score is in the soccer game. If you want to let him know. Taco. I hope that answers your question. Taco. All right, let's continue.
anything, everything. Why not?
How much left to go on the go?
Long enough.
Taco's good. What's up, Taco?
Did you know what England gets into?
I'm doing
Is this the one
wonderful.
where
I heard
Glenn
Denmark
gets
is
his ass
beating
kicked?
England 1-0 in the soccer game.
You would be correct.
Fuck's sake, can you stop saying fucking something? Seriously.
I told you, don't provoke the beast. They take it very seriously.
Well,
That's
listen
all I
to
came
breathe.
up for.
My shirt.
You can just hear him breathing. Even his breathing just annoys me.
Yeah.
Oh, is it, doesn't it? That it encourages me that he's not going to last much longer.
Sorry, have we done poster 7?
Yeah, he's
Not
done
yet.
that, but we go back to it later. Twice, actually.
It's not quite essential. It's essential.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, fuck.
Another good question to add him.
It's amazing. Glenn's just as silent as England is in this soccer game that Chuck is watching.
Lame.
Pew 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 pew.
Even I'm calling that lame.
What's up?
Yeah, that was
It
lame.
was lame.
And Glenn scores as many points as England has.
Then again, I fucked
Oh, he got
up
off his
because I got
seat.
the-
They nearly got a score.
I got the Danes and Dutch
they
mixed
fucked
up, so I
right
apologize.
last bit.
You want me to read Poster 7? Rules and regulations for the post office?
Oh, no.
Photographs to news, advertisement, commercial? It says it's allowed.
You just
This
want
is
to
allowed.
smack his face into the poster and
Doesn't
say,
say you
read
can't
it
do it.
properly, dickhead.
Fucking Fat Fingers McGee. Mm.
Good to see everyone still wearing masks. That's a fact.
That's true. Although I think we've only got a week left and we can take ours off again.
What are you, New South Wales?
Queensland.
I forget. Queensland, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was only an extra 14 days with the mask. And then we go back to normal. Wow. What's normal nowadays?
Yeah, we're lucky. We're pretty good. It's only public transport and indoor areas where social distancing can be done.
you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I don't like being photographed.
You don't like being
No,
photographed?
I don't like video. I don't like being photographed.
God, that sucks, huh?
Go, girl.
Oh, it starts.
So you don't have anybody, you can't call the cops or anything?
Does she not believe in the internet?
I guess not.
She doesn't like the internet.
Yeah, she doesn't like the
I'll be
internet.
shot for this, but she's blonde. She wouldn't have a clue.
Get the army behind you.
Shock horror. Did Gregory say that?
Oh
was
my
that?
God, Gregory, you can't say things
Or
like
what?
that.
Oh, no, it was Artie that said it.
What are my choices?
I did
Stop
not make a
recording or
blonde joke.
fuck off.
Honestly, I'm just taking some pictures.
Oh, stupid motherfucker!
It was well timed with the film as well.
That was perfect timing.
Is it 2-0 Denmark now?
No, just Mr. Fucking Sitter.
Kind of like Artie missed a joke, one of his jokes, the last one he tried to tell.
Okay, and you might want to back up just a little bit. You don't want to miss anything the soldier is saying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then everyone.
Sorry.
Everything he says is priceless.
Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I don't like being photographed.
You don't like being
No,
photographed?
I don't like video. I don't like being photographed.
God, that sucks, huh?
So do you yes! Anything it's against you?
I
thought he said he was going to mute.
Yeah, I just muted him.
And we can safely assume it's 1-1.
Yeah.
What's that? Or what? Or what? What are my
I
choices?
think talk about to Papa Bay or something.
Are you doing an audit right now? Is that what you're doing? Honestly,
Yes, look at him. Unless the refs just fucking ruled it out, in which case he'll be spitting
What
chips.
is it?
So, in order to take pictures in the post office, you're allowed to do it as long as you have written consent from the postmaster. As long as it doesn't disrupt postal operations.
That's incorrect.
Oh, is it incorrect?
Yeah, you're absolutely wrong. Should probably read poster 7 over there on the wall.
Probably get life is what you should do.
What's that?
You should probably get life is what you should do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes, you should.
You have nothing to do but walk around in stupid shoes.
Hey, you know what? You look like you need a couple balls of Rogaine, but hey, I'm not saying nothing.
You need to lose a few pounds.
I'd rather be overweight hair than have no hair.
There is nobody in this facility that does not rip on Glenn.
This
Yeah.
is awesome.
And I know Glenn always said they're not at better than probably the pilot, but when I go on pilot, I don't go out thinking some guy got to come up to me, videotape me, put my face on the internet.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Yeah.
Just an FYI, 40 minutes in, and it's England 1, Denmark 1.
So,
Yes.
how many runs is that?
Wrong
we're just
game.
at the top of the 5th.
Power Wagon, the best way you can do to get rid of that is you have to shut, when you hit the link, just shut YouTube out. Just shut it. Just close the window that YouTube is in. That's how you get rid of the second stream sound.
Yeah. Echo.
Oh, just mute it. Just
or you can just mute it, yeah. Or you can just mute it and it takes care of it.
because that's the only way you can put comments as well.
But by the way, Chuck, I like how you switched over to Denmark there. That's nice. That's very nice of you.
Oh, I've gone red.
He's gonna have a heart attack on camera. Come on, this is worth the views.
What's the score now?
41 minutes gone. England 1, Denmark 1. Own goal by.
Okay, it's 1-1. All right.
Home goal by Denmark.
Well, Sterling would have had it, but defender stuck his leg out and popped it in just to help him out.
Well, okay.
So technically, England hasn't even scored yet.
Technically, yes, England has not scored yet.
So 1-0.
No. It's one all, but
It's 1-1.
Denmark.
But
Denmark
Denmark scored both goals.
So it's technically England 0, Denmark 2.
So if England loses,
Oh, no,
no.
Oh no, he did.
If England loses, is Chuck going to have to change his name to Chuck Chases His Dignity?
Wouldn't that be Chuck lost his dignity?
Oh, what is it? Pick on Thursday?
Bitches get stitches.
All right, so let's continue and see how else.
Don't forget, I am coming to America next year, and I will find every one of you. I do have a certain set of skills. I will find every one of you.
They did, not me.
All right, Liam. Brian Mills. Oh, damn.
Camp back.
I do appreciate that almost everybody gives him the one finger salute.
Yeah.
In public.
I would do.
Oh, this guy's brilliant.
Really? I'm not.
Don't listen to him.
This isn't necessarily public. This is federal property.
Oh, so you're saying video is not allowed in federal property?
Well, is there a reason why you're recording?
Are you the postmaster?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm the local branch president of the union.
Okay.
So is there a reason why you're recording?
Just taking pictures.
For
my own purpose.
Okay, so you think you have the right to take pictures of people for your own reasons?
I know I do.
Just random people just trying to go about their day.
Read Poster 7. Rules and regulations governing the post office. Subsection.
Okay. So
Photographs
you're
for
just-
news
you're just
purposes and
here
advertisement.
Just because you're bored?
That's not what I said, but.
Well, I mean,
Okay, technically he didn't say it, but I mean it's a safe assumption. It's a safe bet. Then for the clicks and the views, he's trying to get some sort of monetary gain from it. Yeah.
I mean, is there an issue? Is there something going on here?
No,
that you felt
no.
So
I like,
you're
I like
bored.
that bit though. Just,
Nope, I'm
And
just
you
taking
need to
pictures.
feel important.
Absolutely not.
Record people.
If that's what you want to believe,
It's
you know-
100% what I believe.
Well, you can believe anything you want. You're entitled to your own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We're in America, free country. So you can believe
Pointing that
anything
out.
you want.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yep.
Thanks. So, it's a good thing. So, again, you're just here because you're bored.
No.
You're bored.
I think I've already answered your question several
you
times.
didn't. You said I'm
He's out of breath just fucking having a conversation.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
Yep.
He raises his voice a little bit and he's like gonna fucking have a heart attack over here. Gee,
No, we wouldn't be that lucky.
my lord.
Get fucking way, Ref.
That I'm here to take pictures.
So
I
then
didn't
why
say
are you
anything about
recording?
people. What?
Then why are you recording?
What do you think video is? Pictures.
No, a video is a video.
No.
Pictures are
A video is a bunch of pictures put together. Look it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys.
Uh-huh.
Great.
That was
Okay.
great.
Just an update. Half time in the semi-final. England won. Denmark won. Half time.
What
Right.
happens if-
You have my attention for 15 minutes.
What happens if it's a draw between England and Denmark? Who moves on?
It's only half time. You fuckwit. Oh, at the end of full time, then it's 15 minutes each way, extra time, and then penalties.
Okay.
Honestly, I think at the end of full time, it should just go alphabetically. So Denmark should automatically just move on.
Oh, you're such a twat.
You were asking for that one, brother.
You are right.
You are such a fucking imbecile. So if we have a debate for an hour, and at the end of the debate, you have completely smashed my ass, well, come to an amicable agreement, and we go, oh, well, at the end of the day, Chuck's first, he wins. Fuck you, Kenny.
That's a good point. Okay.
I'm changing my name to A.A. Ron.
You're repeating the same thing like a
Because
broken
you've
record.
repeated
It's like a
yourself.
broken
It's-
record.
You haven't
You
established
said
why
the
you're
same.
doing it.
You told me
So
I
what's
can't
the-
do
what's
it.
the purpose?
Hang on, who
I
sounds
don't
like
need to
a
explain
broken
that to
record?
you. I'm not here to inform you on why I'm here.
Okay. And have you been asked to leave by the postal workers?
Absolutely not.
They haven't asked you to leave?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, because she told me that you had been asked.
No, she said you're not allowed to do that. Get it right. If you're gonna make claims, get it right.
I'm letting you know what she
Okay.
said to me. So don't assume you know what she said to me.
I have it all on video.
No, you don't. 'Cause
Sure I
it
do.
happened in the back.
Okay.
And you do not have video.
Well,
in
I
the
didn't.
back.
That nothing.
So again, I'm just stating what was said to me.
Uh-huh.
So, and you haven't been asked to leave.
Nope. It's all right. We already got it. Wayne Mathis.
No, that's not how you pronounce my name, but that's fine.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even give a crap. You can't do anything to me. So.
I'm not trying to do nothing to you.
So has he been asked to leave? Has he been asked to leave?
He was asked to read the laws.
There you go. There you go.
The customer don't feel comfortable, so now you're harassing customers.
I'm not harassing the customer.
Go ahead and leave.
Yeah, now he's causing a disturbance. Now he can be told to leave.
Going to
And-
have on the buffet doesn't here.
What the hell was that? Someone
Somebody's
dropped
dog-
something?
Sounds like somebody's dog on a hardwood floor.
Oh yeah, okay.
Leave now.
Absolutely
otherwise I'll
not.
call police.
Call the police.
Okay?
I'll wait for him.
So, if you've been asked to leave federal property, then you've been asked to leave
Okay.
federal property.
Ask me to leave.
She just.
Okay. Are you the postmaster? She the So you can't ask me to leave.
She just asked you.
So you can't ask me to leave. Okay.
I hate
Poster.
how
Only
they
the
think that.
Only the postmaster
Yep.
can ask the person.
No, it
Only the
doesn't say that.
postmaster.
Authorized personnel
Authorized
does
personnel.
not just
Read-
mean the
I would-
postmaster.
That's exactly authorized personnel. But they tend to think that that's only means the postmaster. No, I'm sure it would say postmaster if it was only the fucking postmaster.
And you got to hear what he's telling them.
Let's go read this.
Go ahead, read it.
I'll be back in about half an hour. I've got a visitor, so chat
Show
to
me
you
where it
soon.
says
Bye.
that you can.
I'll let you read it right here. I'll let you read it right here.
Power wagon.
Wait a minute. So, show me again where it says you can.
I'm sad going
I'm
cry
not going
one
to sit
thing.
here and tutor you.
Show me the
I've showed you the poster. That's all. I'm
photographs for news purposes.
right. There you go.
The news.
I could be.
Prove it.
I don't need
No,
to
you-
prove it.
Well,
You could be is not an answer.
Well,
Are
good
you
luck
the
trying to
news?
stop me.
Yeah. No.
Well, that's why they're going to call the cops.
Oh God, please don't do that.
Yeah, other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster installation.
Hey, if you believe you're right,
It
you
was
know,
a freaking
all the more power to you.
Oh, I'm locked out. That's right.
Jesus.
I can get back into the back. Not a big deal.
Where's the security? I'm not going to key for the door. Look at that. 2 heroes next to that. The military and a healthcare worker.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. How's it going? So, I think I picked the right envelope, but
Both. The military guy should jump on Glenn and the
But wait,
healthcare
there's
worker
more.
to try and save his life.
Wait,
But
Chuck.
fail.
Wait, Chuck. There's more.
Yep.
Don't get in the military guy's face. Don't. Oh,
Well, glad said choice words in the military guy do. Yeah.
And the choice words aren't "thank you for your service."
Nope. Let us say their choice were not got military guy mad that he wanted to fight blind.
Black sandals, blue sweatpants.
He's not wearing the skinny days jeans today.
Don't tell me what to
Hold on.
do. Watch your mouth.
Hold on, guys. Let's.
oh, here we go. Here we go. I hope it doesn't poke.
yeah, watch your mouth with racist remarks, all right?
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, watch your mouth with racist remarks.
Don't. Who's
What racist remark did he say? Did I skip it? Or did he take it out?
Probably in his earlier rhetoric.
It was just before then. He was talking to an Asian patron who just walked in.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Fucking idiot.
Who's racist? You're racist.
Look, go back to China. It's not China. We're not
Look, your army outfit doesn't mean nothing. You want to do hand-to-hand combat outside? Let me know anytime you want.
Oh.
Did that?
That guy could beat you to bloody pulp on the ground. Not literally, but
That turn of the head just said it all.
Yeah,
Like,
Did everybody just put their hand to their head and went, oh?
I know.
Oh,
they're
God.
trying to have that, like, what do you say to me? Nine?
If there'd be a movie soundtrack, you'd hear the record scratching.
For real. Yeah, you would. Oh my God. This motherfucker didn't. Okay.
You did.
Anytime you want.
And guess who calls his bluff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anytime you want. Let's go. Let's go.
Turn the camera off. Let's go outside. You want to do hand-to-hand?
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat.
Come on.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Come on, let's go.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I thought Glenn even knows hand-to-hand combat.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna watch this, so let's not have a whole lot of chatter in between, please. Thank you.
Sorry.
Come on, let's go outside.
You're all talk.
Come on.
You're all talk,
Let's go
buddy.
outside. Come on.
You're all talk.
Put the camera down.
You're all talk.
Put the camera down.
You're gonna call the cops. They hit you.
No. No, go ahead.
You're gonna call the cops.
Go ahead and hit me. You said you want to do hand-to-hand
You're
combat.
gonna call the cops.
I'm right here. Come on.
Call the cops.
Come on.
Call the cops.
Look.
Now he doesn't want to fight now. Someone calling him on his shit, and now he's all like, call the cops. No, you want to fight? We can do this. What's up? What's up? Oh, God. This is
Kenny,
Yeah.
while you got a pause there, you might want to look at what's on his shoulder there.
Well, what's on his chest speaks more volumes.
Yeah.
Hank, you should be able to give him.
Looks like marksman badge and jump wings.
No, that is the close quarters combat badge and air crewman wings and jump wings.
Yep.
So he could fuck Glenn's day up in what, 2 seconds?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
That chief's chest is as wide as Glenn's belly.
So he can actually just look at him, basically.
Yes, he probably can kill him
Yeah, he probably could easy.
easily.
Oh, all right.
Asians do a lot for this country, all right? Don't call her a communist
Don't
about
tell me
being
what
in
to
China.
do.
Okay?
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Okay.
Don't ever tell me what to do in my country.
Okay.
Don't ever tell me what to do in my country.
Why are you backing up? You scared?
Step back.
You scared? I'm not. It's a free
Okay.
country, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what to do anything in your
That's
country. Okay, cool.
That's right.
Look, I knew you were scared.
Why is there a
Scared
trail
you?
of urine?
You're just a little guy.
What's that little puddle? It's not raining.
Oh God! Now the guy's walking away, so he's all big and brave again. Oh my God, Glenn, you pussy!
But wait.
There's more. Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, really?
Oh, this is great.
And I
You're
got
just a little guy.
can I just say them real quick?
Go ahead.
F you, Glenn, for what you said about that Aiden tag.
Yeah.
That. Ugh.
He's known for his racist remarks and shit, though.
Yeah.
And
You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. Yeah. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. You're a disgrace to that uniform. Take it off.
Ooh.
I love how he's.
You're a disgrace.
I love how he's staying
You're
at
a
least like 25 feet away from him right now.
No.
Yeah. And he's gonna.
He is not in Rojas's business anymore. Despite him continuing to talk shit.
And I thought the video on Cattown just like when Glenn said the little guy at the comment, yeah, I said the fat guy.
Oh, this motherfucker! What's up, Tim? Welcome. Oh,
Hey
this
Tim.
guy.
Hey, Tim.
Disgrace to that uniform.
Nervous laughter.
Larger puddle of pee at his feet.
Yep.
It's not what I said. I said this is not a communist country. You can't hit people. We never said our army's smart, right? We never said they're intelligent, right?
Oh God.
Fucking Jesus. Quit while you're ahead, man.
A CW3, I would be willing to bet he's a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always one of these frustrating things with Glenn and these otters because they know that Rojas and these other guys, they can beat the ever-living fuck out of them. But the problem is they know that they are individuals who have a lot more to lose than would be worth dealing with Glenn. So they have that sort of shield that these are better individuals than they are and that they would not resort to it because they have a lot more to lose.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
If
Still
Glenn was,
frustrating for us as an audience who would love to see Glenn get his shit
Oh.
pushed in. But
well, if
it is
Glenn
what
would
it
have
is.
made the mistake of touching Chief Rojas,
Oh, that would have been perfect.
yeah,
Would have been.
Like I said, killed him in 1.5 seconds flat. Or certainly flattened him.
Like, he's so nervous. He's pacing now. He can't even sit still. He's so nervous. His breathing is still labored. Well, it's always labored, but it's quickening.
it's uncomfortable from the standstill since there's shit in his britches.
Uh oh.
Here he comes.
Anytime,
Back up,
Rojas.
back up,
Anytime.
back up.
Round and pound. Once I get you on your back, that's it.
Okay.
Game over. End game. End game.
Not following him outside this time.
Yeah, go on. Go on. Challenge him. Go on, Glenn. Go get him.
No, he's got to go after weaker prey now.
Yeah.
Sick him.
Ah, this guy.
Honestly, that's That's just.
Or look at the
I got no
alternative.
word. I
That's,
got
I think
no
that's
words for
basically
that.
it. But look at the
Yeah.
and then you look at the alternative to. I'll give the comparison to
Oh.
Anselmo's latest video where
It was
he was
so-
bothering that chess game, and you know damn well that had that officer not been there, Anselmo would be dealing with people who would actually beat the fuck out of him because they don't give a shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anselmo
didn't
had
see that
only had the
video.
cop to thank because his ass would have been kicked had he not been there.
Absolutely.
You did miss at the end of that video the Asian postal worker. Glenn's harassing her, trying to get the postmaster's name from her. She already knows who you are. She already knows who you are. You've been harassing post office all over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many post offices could there possibly be in Washington State?
Yeah.
Couple hundred.
And I bet he's been to at least 50%.
Oh yeah, that's all he does now. He doesn't do anything else. It almost is like he lost his nerve to do anything but post offices. But I don't know. This encounter might make him a little scared to do post offices now. I mean, he legit almost got his ass kicked.
Glenn needs to Glenn needed to get them that knock into him or something because that was
absolutely.
totally uncalled for what he did.
It was just his unfortunate timing that there happened to be somebody from the military.
I'd have paid to see that fight in the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm trying to identify the unit patch for Chief Rojas so I can try and get a hold of him and offer him a beer.
Right.
Oh God, I'll pay for a 6-pack.
Right. Hey Goober, how are you today?
I am good. I am enjoying my week off of work.
Well, good. Glad to hear that.
You
and me both. Well,
So-
enjoyment is speculative. I'm been helping my father and I replace the fence in our backyard, and hasn't been fun, but it is what it is. I'm just glad they're
that's
here.
why you look so tired. You've been doing some manual labor.
Yeah, kinda.
Just FYI, second half is underway.
So are there cheerleaders in the halftime show or nah?
No cheerleaders.
If not, then what's the point?
I agree. I would have to agree with
Only the final. Come on, sucker. That was a fucking. Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
So Goober, what did you think of that audit that Glenn just did?
Honestly, I'm surprised that he actually didn't follow through. I was kind of hoping he would finally get his ass kicked and maybe stop, but
Well, it would have been the end of the Chief's career if he did.
True.
But it was hilarious that he backed him off. Glenn was backpedaling like a motherfucker to get back away from him.
Yeah, he was.
No.
It was pretty freaking good. What am I looking for? Oh yeah.
But I actually do need a jet. I gotta prepare for my live stream
you're
tonight.
screwed. Okay.
With, more updates from the Massachusetts standoff, as it were. So I'm gonna have some interesting tidbits about that. So
I'll be there
I'll
for
see
that
you guys
one.
later.
See you later, Artie.
Later.
Let me see. All right, so we're gonna watch a video from the last video we're gonna watch. This is from Another Blunt, Please. Hank knows all about this channel, and maybe a few other people might know about it. All right, so here we go.
You the store manager? You the store manager? I don't even want to speak to the person.
You the store manager?
That's it.
So I'm here with Special Police Officer Davis, Special Police Officer Davis, and he said he knew my voice, man, Boss Clean voice, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was asking, we was having a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about the policeman outside or whatever. And I was just asking a couple questions, but I don't want you to get fired if you got to go back to work. But I don't want you distracted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to lose your focus. But I was having a conversation asking about him wanting to be a police officer. I mean, if you would like to have the conversation on camera.
What I was saying, I was firefighter as well in Charles County.
Okay.
So I was wanting to go for an officer to be on the side of.
So you just wanted to be a public figure, public servant. Okay, yeah. Okay, I appreciate that.
It's not just
It's interesting. So he was a firefighter and now he's a police officer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think isn't there a lot that they go from firefighting to police, and also similar, isn't there quite a large amount that go from police into firefighting? I've noted.
Well,
not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Well, I do know in my day that he was EMS worker and then went to the police force. Then he been the public service for, I would say, 4 or so years and he don't live. So I don't know. I guess that kind of depends.
I know a couple sheriff's deputies who were volunteer firemen.
Oh, that's probably where I'm getting confused. Yeah, I know there's a big mix between sort of police and fire, sort of backwards and forwards.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So what have you done so far or thus far to change the community?
Change the community,
or try to help, better the community.
Just public relations, I would say law enforcement. That's probably one thing that's like this, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So
let me ask you, do you back the blue?
So I mean, there's do I think there's good officers out there doing good stuff? Yes.
Okay.
There's bad apples in the seed that not in the seed, but there's bad apples, bad plants. Absolutely. So I can't really.
So let me ask you, since you brought up the bad apple, well, the word, so you don't think that the one bad apple spoils the whole tree, basically?
That you, Odin?
Well, to an extent. So I would say if there's
Sorry, that might be me. I was getting my dog a treat.
Deals with that bad apple accordingly,
yeah,
then that's a good tree. But if they kind of shadow it, I'm not sure what I'm explain right, but if they kind of shadow
I understand what you're saying.
Protect that apple,
yeah,
then that spoils that root, and that root makes it.
So, but if you look further into it, they're supposed to protect the apple. That's their job and their duty to protect the apple. So with you gray line and walking in, you don't know if you support the blue line or you do not, you know what I'm saying, or you do or you don't, you don't think you're part of the tree or you contributing to the tree?
I mean, there's always TJ. I mean, I could say for myself, I know what I would do to make sure that I'll do everything in my power to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. So if you seen, special police officers sometimes sometimes they go into communities and they supposed to patrol communities. So you telling me if you seen an officer doing something that was violating somebody's rights, then you would step up and say something about that?
Yeah, but it's.
I'm saying, like, everybody say that they would, but you know what I'm saying?
If I do them wrong,
Okay, I'm gonna look you up, man. I'm gonna do my research, man. You said your name Davis. I ain't gonna ask you for all your information, man. I would, but you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. I appreciate you having the conversation. I know my subscribers, they support special police officers. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They don't like police, but they do sometimes like special police officers. You know what I'm saying. So I appreciate the conversation, man. And I appreciate you, recognizing my voice, man, because I ain't know it was, what I'm saying. I try not to let that shit go to my head, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just coming to tell you that there was some gangster disciples out in the
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
Like some hooligans.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was your duty to go tell them, man. You know what I'm
All I
saying?
know is you came inside, you grabbed the stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's Devin's second cousin.
Okay.
Could be.
Okay, let me ask you one more thing. 'Cause a lot of people get confused.
Is it 2-1 in favor of Denmark right now?
No, just missed a bloody good header.
Oh.
As a special police officer, your duty is to, you're obligated unless somebody, let me see, how can I say it?
So it's mainly the premises of the store. So like,
Let me give you a scenario. Somebody in the store and they taking something and they run out. You're not obligated to run out behind them, right?
I'm not obligated.
You're supposed to stop them.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is and B, is it worth it? Because I'm not. If you steal a candy bar,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run after you for a candy bar. But
Okay.
if you take go back in the pharmacy, you got a pocket full of pills.
Yeah. It's gotta be. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
So it's all situational in certain aspects, but then it's all, is it worth it? Because the main thing I'm focused on is life safety, property, and then loss prevention is third on the list. But
What
I'm saying?
Need, man? Give you a 9?
Man.
Okay, man. I ain't got too many more questions for you, man. I appreciate your time, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate your time, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you see other,
Well, at least he's not like getting people that are walking in. He's like putting the camera out so that he doesn't get them on camera, which is surprisingly nice of him.
You know what I'm saying?
man, you know what I'm saying, that might have a implicit bias, man.
No, I'm saying.
Not always.
No, I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's not every time. It's not like that, man.
It's all about how
He hasn't
Yeah, I
cussed
mean, you know
out
what I'm saying?
anybody yet.
Man, I'm glad
Know what I'm
learned about
saying?
respect, man. I appreciate that, man. All right, you have a blessed one.
Yeah, that's surprisingly a very, very subdued video from him. Usually they're really horrible.
I mean,
so
he didn't cuss anybody out.
Wait, his videos get worse. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you want to see a really bad one from him? Oh my god, there's so many to choose from.
Does you say white devil a lot?
These two get horrible.
Especially when he's with his old lady.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's find one here.
Know what I'm saying?
That's a big auntie dirt. No one saying.
Oh, here's one. This one's really good.
And he goes, you all know what I mean? You all understand what I'm saying? It's like, Devin, there's only like 5 people watching, and 4 of them are like people who really don't like you.
All right, so before I start this video, if you're like sensitive to like racial type shit, you're not going to want to watch this video. This gets really, 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 really bad. So
Yeah, even in the toilet, already seeing him using certain toy word.
So just fair warning, if
Okay.
if you're sensitive, don't watch this because it gets bad.
Whoa. That's all I do. Talk to your sergeant, didn't you? Huh? Why you gotta be a disrespectful pig? If you know the law. Fucking whore. Always gotta be a whore. Can't even ask questions. That's what the attitude I be talking about, man. Little whore. Officer! I got the papers for you. You whore. What is smoking? I don't know. I got all this shit locked off like this. Look, then he gonna buck to you and then come back. Never seen a little whore like that.
But this is more of a speed of all their videos. This is the type of language they use to the cops. The video we saw just before this one is abnormal on their channel, so you'll see a few of them there, but for the most part, they're like this.
Yeah,
Another hoe.
yeah. At the day, anyone call me a hoe, I will. I won't slap them in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Get a close up on them. We're down here on U Street, 14th and U, and they got it blocked down.
Oh, what's his second
I
channel?
don't know what may be going on.
Oh, Floyd. Never mind.
They're whores. They think they're gonna arrest me for what? Recording? Look, looking like a stupid blood clot. I don't think it's no crime scene, but they got it blocked off with the buses and everybody still coming through. I don't know what's going on.
They like sound serious going on, whatever.
Look.
Suck it like Xbox, baby. Okay. Suck it like WWE, baby.
Look.
Go ahead, baby.
They're gonna bust the U.
Suck it, government workers. All in the way and shit. That's not even a parking spot. Oh, they just being low.
I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm in fear for my safety. I swear. Oh, let me get out of here. I'm about to hit this weed today. They ain't gonna get me like that today. Nah.
What you calling this, sir? Some cocksuck?
They ain't gonna get me today.
For some reason, because they're over there talking, so obviously they're, conspiring to lock them up because they're out there filming, because the police are so worried about them filming as opposed to probably the bigger problem that's going on that has all these police out here in the first place. But no. It obviously has something to do with them, right? Obviously.
Yeah, they too are obviously delusional. And only I will never understand why some bosses are willing to support the stupid that their partner does. It does you might really want to dump them to support them stupid crap.
They must ain't got the memo yet. All they do is cocksuck. Didn't I tell you to stay away from us and not record us? They getting cursed out. Stay away orders.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know one cop that sounded like that.
Me neither.
Ever heard a cop sound like that?
Unlock. Got some stupid sluts over there. Let's go see. Boy, cursing them out. Across the street, banging on them. Go bang on them.
He want the target sentence or something. Or
No.
have them like that.
No.
Oh.
You fucking whore! You whore! You white whore! Yeah, you with the fucking glasses on, you whore! You're a fucking whore! That's what he is!
White whore. Wow.
You're a slut.
What? I told you this gets extremely racist. He is really, they are bad. When they're really in their element, they get horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
In England, under Section 5 of the Public Order Act, they would have been locked. That.
Yeah.
The second you start swearing at a crosswalk like that, you're gone.
Yeah, I don't think England plays around when it comes to swearing in public.
Go on, you white bitch! Get the fuck on somewhere, you fat bitch! Look at this fat bitch. I don't know what he is. He a fat bitch. That's what he is. Get the fuck on. Yeah, you fat bitch. Stop minding somebody's business, bitch. You a bitch. Fuck you talking about? What's up, man? He a bitch. Tell him mind his business. You a bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch. You whore ass bitch. We don't discriminate. Fuck who are tourists?
Amazing.
You a tourist, you whore?
I think you are.
Fuck you,
I
bitch.
think you're a tourist.
You a slut. Get the fuck up, you slut ass bitch.
I don't know who this is.
Check my YouTube channel. You gonna be on it, you bitch.
funny though. That dude is like triggering the shit out of these two. He's doing a wonderful job of triggering them. They are completely triggered right now.
You hear me? You hear me, you bitch?
Wow. A whole YouTube channel. Trump's really getting new supporters.
Donald Trump, this bitch. White bitch. And you got titties. You a titty wearing bitch.
What? Where are your panties at? Where are your panties? Where are your panties at? Where are your panties at? Tell your friends you have no underwear on. Your shirt is fucking filthy.
You got a white shirt.
Such a prick.
Right, your mother's such a prick. And a dick. Fuck you mean? Your mother's a dick.
Fuck your dead mother, bitch. Fuck you talking about? Fuck your mother,
You're in the
bitch.
street, whore.
Get out the street,
Bye,
bitch.
whore. Bye, whore. Get out the street, whore. You're breaking the law. He's breaking the law in front of these.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Where's your uniform, man,
That
huh?
bitch.
Where's your uniform?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's all
Where's
I
your
do.
uniform?
Wait, are your phone died out, bitch? What the fuck on you, dog, bitch?
Wow.
Ain't nothing but a white stinky bitch. Right, I like
Oh, I
that.
got a mouth and I can talk. Ooh.
What's up, Power Wagon?
I'm trying to smack the shit out of my fucking camera.
Destroy this fucking thing.
Is that you, Power Wagon?
Get off my camera.
You can't.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Boy,
That's your job.
boy.
That's your job. Thank you. That's your
Boy,
job.
you back.
That's your job.
You're instigating him.
Ain't nobody,
fuck up,
nigga,
you
he
bitch.
stop, bitch. We got
You a
everything on
bitch.
camera.
You a whole bitch for that. You know that? You a whole bitch.
To me.
Boy, you better be lucky I ain't smacked the shit out of that man. You lock me up for you lock me up for what?
Don't get too locked up, bro.
Talking about you bitch ass nigga.
Yogi, this is another blunt,
For letting
please.
that
You a
man,
bitch.
for letting that man touch you like that.
Get your name. What is it? Balco for what? What's your
He let
badge
him stand
number?
in the street the whole
You
time.
bitch.
Y'all let that man stay in the street the whole
You a
time
bitch.
on camera. Y'all didn't say
You a
nothing
bitch.
to him, right?
You a bitch.
Y'all let
Take
that
your
man
glasses
take
off
the
when you
power
looking
out
at me,
his
bitch.
hand.
You a
didn't do
bitch.
nothing. I'm gonna
Fuck
take
you
it
talking
right
about,
to your
nigga. Lock me
sergeant.
up
You
then.
understand?
Do what you gotta do.
Right to your sergeant, whore.
Do what you gotta do, you
Right to your
bitch.
sergeant.
Fuck you talking
Oh,
about.
look at him, striking
You a
the
fucking
pose.
slut.
He should be on the internet.
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Fucking big balls.
You a bitch. I swear again, you can look all stupid if you
Pause
want.
this real quick.
It's right here. It's right here, off.
He did threaten an officer.
Yeah, he did.
Did he
Grounds for a
use the
YouTube strike.
Did he use the ER or AR?
No, he used the GA.
I heard an there.
No, he used A.
Okay.
It's not any better, but yeah, he used A.
Yeah.
Officer, I got it in my hand.
Exactly.
There you go. Read it.
What does it say?
Right. Read it.
What does it say?
Read it.
What does it say?
This part is not checked
What does it
off
say?
down here, you
What does it
slut.
I have a copy.
All right, well, get it.
I'll have a
Get
copy.
it.
Not checked
You
off.
slut, bitch.
It's not
You
checked
a
off,
slut,
whore.
bitch.
You're
You
a
a slut,
liar.
bitch.
Lying whore.
You are
Lying
a
whore.
bitch.
Lying
Fuck you
whore.
talking about, nigga?
Balthazar Pig.
This is so far beyond free speech at this point.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Speech.
this is far beyond free speech.
The threatening to the officer is not protected.
Oh, and I think I think the volume of it is the issue. This is becoming a disturbance. They're disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
The racial slurs, unfortunately, they're protected.
No, I agree. I'm with you on that. But the fact that how the decibel level that they're getting at right now, I mean, you probably hear them from a couple blocks away, which is this is disturbing the peace at this point.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I agree, but unfortunately, the racial stuff, that's protected. I'm with you on that. I don't like it, but you're right.
Just shows you how big of an asshole he is.
Yeah.
Pig. Your name is written down in my house next to Pig. I got
You
your
a
name written
bitch.
down next to Pig, whore.
Nothing but a bitch and a whole bitch.
You ain't even from here, bitch.
Man, I ain't worried about this bitch. Fuck that nigga. Fuck you talking about, bitch.
I keep
Oh
hearing
wait,
ER.
yeah, he did use the ER. Holy shit, he did. I thought he was using. Okay, there you go. This motherfucker. All right.
Watch well, come on, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave your ass today.
Fuck you talking about, nigga? You bitch.
Call your sergeant, cause I'm about
Call
to.
your sergeant, you bitch. Call him, you
Call
bitch.
your sergeant, cause I'm about to call your
Call him, you
sergeant.
bitch.
Walk
Bitch.
away. That's your problem. You like.
Fuck wrong with that nigga.
God, she needs some pepper spray in her
So
mouth.
obviously this officer want to lose his immunity.
For what?
There's 3 cars in the middle of the all to smack the shit out that white dude, huh?
If you want to go to jail with an ass whooping.
Now look how they in the street. They threatening me with arrest because I like to record when they doing illegal activity.
What's
That's
illegal
That's
about
all.
that?
That's not true. They haven't threatened him with arrest because of that. You got threatened with arrest because you were threatening a police officer. You're causing a scene, shouting at a pedestrian, and then shouting at the top of your lungs to a police officer. Well, you're disturbing the peace at this point. You know, it's not that you're recording them. They really don't care. They didn't care until you got involved with a pedestrian. Then they got between you and that pedestrian. But when you were talking all your shit and all your yin yang to the cops, not one word was said to them. Not one word.
Yeah, Pender's in chat too. He's probably still at work.
Hey, Glenn. So yeah, this is just ridiculous.
Oh, ain't no more than that. No, they not even arresting nobody. I don't even think there's no crime going on right now. They just want to get me locked up because I'm recording them.
Yeah, 3 cars lined up right here, blocking a road off, all for you recording, right?
Yeah, they wouldn't go through that much trouble.
That sounds about legit. You know, they're not even worried about you, near you at all, but somehow it's all about you.
Uh-huh.
He's king of the world.
White dude tried to snatch my phone out of my hand and all that. They let him ride off. Don't touch him or you're going to jail. Why I gotta go to jail?
Because you're an asshole.
Right out my hand. Right now, when I was about to pop him, and if I'd have popped him,
First of all, the white man stopped to bother us, and he said we was intimidating the white man.
what? Look how many of them pulling up. Look, they want to be a part of it. They gotta be a part of it. If they ain't a part of it, they feel left out. Mm-hmm.
So it's
All right, man. You have a blessed one, man.
Kenny.
All right, you too, brother. I'm glad they ain't get me neither. They ain't gonna get me because they ain't got no reason to.
Kenny, could you pause this?
Hmm?
What the hell what the hell does the race have to do with the guy recording them?
Nothing, just, you know,
Yeah.
nothing at all, really. They
I mean,
just tried to throw it in there.
I mean, his skin might be a little lighter than his. What's that have to do with it? It just don't make any sense.
Some
Because
people don't love
it-
to pull the red card.
It's good for the clicks and views.
Only thing I can think of.
Look, now that's 4 cars in the middle of the street.
You can count.
What's the objective? Lock another blunt, please, up.
I'm sorry. If there were 4 cars to lock you up, you'd have been locked up. I'm sorry. If there's
Yep.
4 cars lined up like that and they're there to arrest you, they're gonna just go ahead and get it done with. And your girl would just be out like, shit, now what do I do? Nah. They would have got you.
They took my baby.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have taken 4 cars. 1 would have been more than sufficient.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 1 would have sufficed.
Yeah.
Let the white man snatch my phone, y'all. Y'all saying it. But if I'd have attacked them, then it'd have been all on me. You see what I'm saying?
Now they got the post
I'd have been in a
office there to
cell
take
right
care of
now.
Yep.
It'd have been stories from a cell. Look. Wife over there going ham on them, going on them. brick squad on them.
All right, so I've just had about enough of that shit. So yeah.
Wait, folks.
That's a typical video I'm sorry. So that's a typical video from Another Blunt, please.
Wait, folks. Yeah, white folks are supposed to be the most racist people on the planet. Okay.
Racism in America.
At least he was racist towards everyone. I mean, he didn't discriminate when it came to his race. He just
You're right.
he was racist to everyone. So I mean, there's that, I guess. So I guess that wouldn't would it really be racism then? I mean, because what would that would just be discrimination then, right? Yeah,
Could be. Yeah.
Because I mean, he's racist to black people, white people, probably Latinos, or whatever. He just don't care. It's like if it's offensive, he just gonna say it. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
They probably didn't arrest him because they didn't want to do the paperwork.
And there's probably no reason though. They didn't care. Honestly, they didn't care.
He's more prejudiced against everything.
Yeah, and Stephen, absolutely, offensive speech is legally protected, but that no one here is arguing what he was saying should have got him arrested. It was the fact that he was engaging with the guy and then getting all up in the police's face, disturbing the peace, threats to a police officer. That isn't protected speech at all. So no, if they wanted to have been a dick and pushed the issue, they could have arrested him. But as you saw, they were in the middle of some other shit and they didn't want to fucking deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you guys think? Odin, what did you think of that?
His girl needs a can of pepper spray and sprayed her in her mouth so she shuts up. God, she was annoying.
She was. No, who's more annoying? Do you guys? What do you think, Odin? Was she more annoying, or is he more annoying?
She was by far.
I thought he was more annoying.
Yeah,
her pitch.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, she was poking the bear. She was winding him up, and he was getting a little bit more agitated.
Sure.
Like there was an auditor. There's a big. I think he's a white guy with loads of tattoos, and he's got a little girly sidekick, and she sort of makes the situation worse than it is, and he gets more angry. And I can't remember if he's white or if he's black. I think it's a white. No, it's a big white guy with loads of tats, and she just goads, and he reacts to her goading, and then he gets angry, and he always gets locked up. She never does. I can't remember where that one was.
Well, Hank, what do you think? Are you there, Hank?
Oh, sorry, hadn't muted. I think he's just as big of an ass as he always is.
Yeah.
Hey, Nevaeh.
And it's just amazing. Like, and there's another video on his channel where he actually goes and buys some over the counter meds for some homeless guy who's had I think he says he's ODing or something. And then he'll have conversations like that with certain police officers. I mean, you can see he can totally be, of his right mind. He can have a conversation with the police. But then there's videos like that out there. I mean, we don't know what happened before he started rolling. I mean, maybe someone said something to him, or who knows what got him started on that.
Yeah, but there's no need for him to go off like that.
No, I agree.
A lot of police cars, from personal experience, a lot of police cars where we all rock up, we go into strategic places. Here. There's obviously something happening in that building. And it's like you said, it wasn't the fact that they can't be asked to the paperwork, but it's the fact that they're obviously dealing with something a lot more serious. A lot more serious. There was a lot of police officers there. They were strategically placed, and just someone gobbing off in the background it's just not that important.
And they
But-
drive them bagely.
Yeah, but you got to look at the bigger picture. So I don't know. It whatever they did and said, and the way they performed was childish, pathetic. Oh, you fucker! And completely immoral in my book. Immoral.
Yeah, fair enough. And I think that's the issue that a lot of people have with the auditing and cop watch community is the lack of morals, the lack of perceived human decency. It's all about them and their perceived the perceived slights done against them and to them. Power Wagon, what do you think of that, sir?
Oh, that was very disturbing. I'll tell you. Offensive speech may be protected, in America, but hateful speech is not allowed on YouTube. I think everybody should go on there and strike his video, personally.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it's still up. He uploaded that 7 months ago, and it's still up. So it's kind of crazy that that's still there.
Isn't that one of those classic videos that defines YouTube standards?
Oh, it's highly against TOS, all that shit in there. In fact, I'm shocked he didn't get demonetized. His whole channel didn't get demonetized for those type of videos. But hey, YouTube is weird about that. Maybe no one's like reported it enough or something. Who knows why?
Yeah. Nevaeh, yes, just to answer your question, I am watching the football on my second screen. And latest update, folks, is 81 minutes gone. England won, Denmark won. And England are pushing.
That's their problem. They should be kicking.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pay that one. I'll pay that.
All right, so Goober, what'd you think?
I don't think I heard so many obscenities in my life in just a short amount of time, honestly.
Yeah.
There was a lot in there. I mean, even more for Devin than Don combined. I was like, wow.
It's like if Richard Pryor had Tourette's.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good comparison. That was a great comparison, actually.
Yeah,
it was a very, very small vocabulary as well. Not a lot in his dictionary.
And just a lot of just you can tell egotistical behavior. Just they're here to get me. This is all about me, sort of thing. It's like, really? Okay.
That kind of why I added he was targeting them because usually they think that government or some for anything else to get them.
Well, he's traveling, so he can't be arrested. That's a good one, Dave.
You're sort of right, Catgirl, is the fact that they draw attention to themselves, and therefore all of a sudden it is about them. It's not initially about them, but good, but they draw and make the instant. Despite someone may have been murdered in that apartment, and they're looking, the police are clearing the building looking for the murderer. It's all of a sudden it's all about them. So
Thomas has a good question. Could they be classified as Karens in the vid? I don't think so.
No.
No.
They did ask for the supervisor a couple of times, but no, not true Karens.
Nah. No, there was no Karen and Darren, unfortunately, but that's a good question.
I've only had once where I got pulled over and I was being cool with the cop, then all of a sudden I turned back over, there's like 10 cars, and I'm like, what the hell did I get pulled over for? You guys just bored. But it was a small town, so I'm assuming they were bored.
And Steven, I
sorry,
think
go
we
on.
need cop watchers. I don't think we need auditors per se, because at least a lot of the auditing community, they're just out for clicks and views, and they're not really out to protect anyone's rights, as proven by the lack of follow through that most of them have, and the lack of changing anything for the better. A lot of things that auditors get changed are for the worse.
Come on, ref. What's happened there with you, Goober, is in your town, or certainly in America, full stop, there are so many cops. Like in my town, it would take a good 10, 15 minutes for me to get back up. What you've got there is I'm pulling this car over, and although they're not asking for backup, everyone's listening on the radio and they go, oh, we'll just cruise that way. You know, we're not doing anything else at the moment. Nothing's really happening. So we'll just float that, what we call float that way, just in case. And that's probably what's happened there. I mean, 10 obviously was a bit excessive, but you're probably being exaggerating anyway. But
there was quite a few, and I'm sitting there going, I'm being completely cooperative. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. No, absolutely. But again, it's if nothing else, if there's no other jobs on the screen, then people will float that way or float to a traffic stop. Because I mean, we've all seen what happens with American traffic stops. It can turn south in a bloody heartbeat.
Well, our officers get there faster because they drive instead of float.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they float. Yeah, that's right. And you don't need a license to float.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a license or
And
registration.
I would like that automobiles are not. I disagree on the whole. Automobiles are by far more effective tool. All they teach us how not to act in public, how to get truck pads and red. And I'm sorry, but I doubt anything others really know the full then or rights or even the end. They like to carry peg law to fit their narrative. I wouldn't try others to tell me what my rights are or what the laws are. I would again like to turn the lawyer or stolen athlete spend years studying the local.
Yeah, Slacker is a good auditor.
Slacker is a great auditor. He does a good job. He doesn't make the story. He doesn't make the narrative about anything other than what he was originally doing it. You know, he might get a little upset about certain things, but you know, he's human. You know, he's not perfect, but you know what? He does a decent job at what he does. Nasser Nathaniel, he was in here a little while ago. He's also another example. Nasser Nathaniel is also a good example of another auditor that doesn't do all that bad work. I mean, there's a few out there that don't do that bad, but then they're the ones that are just freaking shit starters, like Glenn.
Yeah. Then again, I wouldn't call Nasty or Slacker an auditor per se. I'd call him more an activist.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. All right. So yeah. So Cat Girl, what did you think of that whole thing?
Oh boy, I never seen something like that happen in my town, and oh, that made me cringe. And I thought that while I'm put, I would be like, okay, I'm walking away. I'm getting out of here. That I hate drama. I hate being vulnerable confrontation, and that was I probably didn't get arrested for during the peace or anything, or had green in fear influence. And what's that talk called when you interfere with police investigation or something?
Mm-hmm. All right, so oh, you are just being a little. Steven, you're taking it really far with some of the things you're saying, man. Like, my rights are very secure. You're right. Everyone protects their rights differently, but the rights that auditors are protecting are not in jeopardy of being taken away from us. The right to film in public is not I don't think that's not something that's in danger of going away. So
the only thing The only thing the frauditors are doing are putting those rights in jeopardy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not helping or thing up for a right. They're dependent them and then they're being taken away. They're not our savers, they're the villains in my eyes, a lot of them. Especially when they girls are harassing the people, the post offices that are building they go to, that's like, what did they do to you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say they didn't get their letters to Santa on time.
There it is.
I've just read this Stevens comments. They're disgusting. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's he trying to say? The alternative is slavery.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's the trolling or he actually being serious with what he's saying.
And that's stupid. You're putting a judgment saying most people don't recognize or respect our rights, which is not true. That's an asinine statement. Most people do respect and know about rights. It's the minority of people that don't know. So let's get that straight real quick. You're switching
Freedom
things
is
up.
based on the recognition of our rights. The alternative is slavery. You are stupid.
Yeah, and that because we have the right freedom means they're unlimited. Every freedom, every right has their limits by law. And that we can't be allowed to do whatever we want because then there'll be anarchy and chaos.
Yeah, Chuck. I mean, I don't know why you're getting so upset at this game. It's not like it's a Super Bowl or anything. Hornet's got a good point.
You probably take the game seriously.
No, Hornet knows what I'm like. 6 minutes. What? Okay, so we're at full time, and there are 6 extra minutes in regulation time. We are 1.5 minutes in, and England are pressing, as well as kicking.
No. You see, Stephen. Our rights are secure. That is why they are guaranteed rights. Now, you might have to let certain people know, and sure, there's going to be police out there that try to take advantage of that. But I mean, that's just like in any. There's bad apples in every genre, every aspect of society. But it's not the norm, and it's not going to happen every time. So again, a statement is you're like assuming that everybody except the auditors and people like you are the only ones that are really know what's really going on, and everyone else is just so stupid and just lemmings. Is essentially what you're saying.
Yeah, I guarantee the person had not gone to go to the law or anything. He went to YouTube University or something to learn about it.
I think it's all about how you approach the officer too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you think respectful people with the army, if you think respectful people with the officer, you're gonna have more chance of having a good interaction with them than if you just start being vulgar and harassing, attacking them. Because then they'll have something that will get them to just draw right back at you.
Hey, Kenny, can you do me a favor? Put that
what?
one comment back up so Chuck can see it and see the reason why I like Slacker. About the community.
Because I got pulled over twice, was it about a month ago? I could have easily gotten 2 tickets, but I was just calm, cool, cooperated with the officer, and it was both traffic stops were less than 5 minutes. He's like, "All right, get it fixed. Have a good day."
Yeah, there's no reason to get the officer a hard time or anything because they're just doing their job, and really, the more cooperative you are with them, the easier things are gonna be.
I've when I was in New Zealand and when I was particularly serving on a small island with only sort of 9,500 residents. And when you live there as well, it's difficult because you live and work amongst them. But my philosophy is you give people one chance. So you encounter me when I'm on patrol. You encounter me when I'm on patrol and you've got a faulty headlight. I will tell you to get that headlight fixed. If I see you again with that faulty headlight, you'll get a ticket. And 9.5 times out of 10, I'd see him again and it would be fixed. So it is about the officer's attitude as well. I'll grant you that. But sometimes as a police officer, you've got to try and have faith in the public as well as the public having faith in the police. And that's where it starts. Mm-hmm. So I'll always give someone a chance, always. But you cross me again and you're fucked.
Unless you're Denmark.
Unless you're from Denmark, and then you're absolutely fucked. Okay, we are 5.5. We've got 30 seconds left of regulation time. England are pushing forward. Sterling is down the right wing. Phillips has come into the middle. Sterling has gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's been fouled in the box. No penalty given.
I like what Chuck said there. Police need to have faith back into the community they're policing in. And the community needs to have faith in that police officer, too. It needs to be a teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a two-way street.
Pretty much.
Look, Wonder Woman likes Denmark. But Chuck, if you look at your name, she's only cheering because you like Denmark too.
I fucking hate Denmark.
Are you sure? It says your name says "Come on, Denmark."
Have you changed my name, you fucker?
I did. I did that like hours ago. You're just now noticing it.
Come on, Grealish. Come on, Maguire.
Well, that name could...
Oh God, that white crack.
That name, his name still could be true for the way he feels. Depending on
look how red he is. Look how red he is. Holy shit. You are red.
Fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, too much coffee, and now we're going into extra time. And
he also has an interview coming up, folks.
Yeah, I know. So it doesn't get any better. If we do get through Denmark, then we've got Italy in the final. So it's not going to get any better.
England always falls short.
You might want to get a pacemaker.
Yeah, you might.
Or new batteries.
I have gone a lot grayer since this bloody game started.
Yeah, get the new 3s of grey.
Yeah. You've heard of 50 Shades of Grey. This is like 5,000 Shades of Grey. Jesus. And I've got an interview in 5 hours' time. Fucking hell.
Oh boy, you could come in there, Red Tomato, that could be like, did you get dumper or something? No, I don't rate that football game.
Yeah, you may have missed this. So I got a phone call at 5:30 this afternoon. I'd just taken the dogs out for a walk and got back. And the phone goes, "Oh, can you come in for an interview tomorrow?" I says, "Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, sure." He goes, "In the morning, 8 o'clock." And I went, "Not 8 o'clock. No, nowhere." He says, "We got 10 o'clock." I says, "Oh, 10 would be wonderful." I says, "I'll be honest, I am staying up, at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the England game." He went, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, 10's fine." so if I go in a bit blurry-eyed for this interview tomorrow, at least they'll know why.
They'll know why. They don't know if they'll understand, but they'll know why.
Yeah, I'll be red eyes because I'll be crying because I think we're going to lose this. I do honestly think we're going to lose.
Oh yeah, they lose. and then the interview is Danish.
Hello, yes, I come for the interview. Yes,
Did you see Did you see the game? It was good.
We
Yes.
played wonderful.
Yeah, he could be polite on the outside, but then could be like, F you.
Watch the interviewers team be the
Yeah, they walk in, they're all wearing Denmark shirts and
All right, so everybody who is here, when England loses, like Chuck thinks they're going to lose, tomorrow everyone go on a Chuck video, preferably a different video, and say what was his final score, and just rub it in a little bit, maybe make a video, and all that good stuff.
Honestly, seriously, used to like you once upon a time, but
I'll get a clip of the final score.
Love you, Chuck.
I'll send him a link to the Denmark national anthem.
Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can find that.
I'm gonna hate that by then. See that small coming out his nose that's like, are you effing kidding me?
I should try and do it coming out my ears, eh?
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna hate up by the end.
You are all horrible, horrible, horrible people.
Including me?
Yes, including you. Get in the corner.
All right, Chuck.
Shit.
All right, Chucky. This is just for you, buddy. It's because I love you, Chuck. Here you go, bud.
Oh.
Everyone stand. Everyone stand.
Right, can someone get rid of this fucking Stephen character? Right, that's him gone. Seriously, that's enough now. Enough.
That was great.
Bloody hell.
Now look up the Danish football team's fight song.
It's exactly the same.
Okay, what were they saying?
Put on Vindaloo. Put on Vindaloo.
Look what lit that Denmark, a great country of the world, or countries that run by little girls. I want to laugh.
It's kicking off. The referee's having an argument.
All right, so what do you guys think? Let's take a, for the people that are still here in chat, give me a 1 if you think England's gonna win. Give me a 2 if you think Denmark is gonna win. Let's see what chat thinks.
This is worth going back to put something in the chat for.
Chuck did a lot of 1s. Damn, Chuck, that's a lot of 1s.
Fucking lot of 1s. Goober, get in that fucking corner, I told you, you muppet.
I
Get
am
away
in
from
the
keyboard.
corner.
Get away from the keyboard.
There are a bunch of 2s coming in.
Hey, now going with the
All right, Hank, I think I got the message.
Don't put 59. Of course, don't
Jeez
put
Louise.
59.
Oh, Pat, come on.
So what you don't really with the 59 is?
So what we should do is we should all pitch in and get a Denmark soccer jersey for Chuck. We'll send it to you, buddy. Just to show that we care.
Die eyebrow ways.
Return sender.
And he
I'd actually like a New England shirt. If you're going to chip in for anything, this one is about 15 years old.
We'll get you a New England shirt.
I would love a New England shirt.
All right, we'll get you a Patriot shirt. Gotcha. New England Patriots. You got it. Oh, you know what we'll do? You want a New England shirt? I got you covered, buddy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get a picture of Brian Sessions, put it on a shirt, and mail it to you.
Shiva's already got him on a mug.
Oh, we'll get you the mug then.
That must be one awful big mug.
It's an ugly mug.
Let me just take a sip of coffee.
They always done get on you.
Toilet coffee.
Oh, yeah, man.
Ow,
Right.
Hornet. It's extra caffeinated.
What did that just say then? 15 years old. Get it on, you motherfucker.
Damn.
15 years old. It's a prize.
15 years old. Not sure it still fits. I mean, it does fit. I refuse to stand up because I'll show you how much it doesn't fit. That's why I'm glad we're in sort of just portrait mode, because if I stood up, you'd see how much this doesn't fit.
Oh, you got that Dunlap syndrome? Where your belly Dunlapped over?
A case of serism, where your belly pokes out.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this one short. Shiva's getting ready to go live, so if you guys want to go on over there and support Shiva at the Church of Four, that'd be awesome. I wish Denmark all the luck because we love Chuck here.
So who's going live?
Church of Four.
Never heard. Have you got a
Shiva?
Yeah.
Sheba? Shira or Sheba?
Shiva.
Oh, Diva.
Shiva. Shiva. Shiva.
Oh, just type it in the link.
Shiva and Ganesh.
Just type it in the link and I'll follow it.
Can someone put in the Shiva's channel? In the chat? Odin, you got anything last minute to say before we go?
Yeah, the link's back.
Use the Denmark fan page link.
The Denmark fan page link is backstage for you, Chuck.
Hornet wants me to go live. I can't go live if this Shira's going to go live.
Well, yeah,
Shira.
Oh, do you got anything last minute to say before we go?
Is that how you
Thanks, Kenny. All right. Put it in the chat if you want me to go live. Number one, if you want me to go live.
Shiva's live.
Well, I think more. We've got different audiences, I would guess.
He's Brit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's a fellow Brit.
And I can't go live because I can't look at the chat and look after that and watch football as well.
All right, Hank,
I can't multitask.
You guys
I'm a good multitasker.
Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, thanks for having me up as well. Appreciate it, and thanks for putting up with me.
Power Wagon.
Great stuff, Kenny. Thanks for letting me up. Great to be back.
Good. Goober.
Thanks for having me on, Kenny.
Okay. And Chuck, I know what you want to say. Go Denmark. Got it. Cat Girl, anything last minute to say?
Thanks for having me. This was really fun. And Doug, I hope your team wins.
Thank you. Somebody sensible on this panel for a change.
Well, obviously she's going for Denmark just like the rest of us. So, you know.
Right, you can all right. Shut up now. I'm going live.
All right. Thank you guys.
We love you, Doug.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Thank you, Kenny.
Whole lot of fun. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I think Chuck's gonna go live. If you don't want to go see Chuck, go watch Shiva. There's a few choices. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. All right, guys. Peace.
Later, all.
Bye, guys.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?